Okay, so in the last episode, we left off on something of a cliffhanger, as is, I guess, my custom in these games.
It do be like that.
It really do be like that, but I'm gonna roll back time slightly to the time that you were unconscious. In the realm between consciousness and unconsciousness, as you run towards the town, reclosing the distance between yourself and the village almost in a panic, that dream that you experienced sort of resurfaces again. Beretta, you find yourself on the beach, running through a thick and choking mist. It's a strange sensation, almost like your feet aren't touching the ground necessarily. You manage to drive yourself forwards, but just the same, all of your environment seems to remain static, as imperceptible and impossible to catch as that mist surrounding you. But as you go, normally in a scenario like this, hell, you live in the town of Indigo, you're used to weird shit like this happening. You don't feel...
this is just Tuesday.
This is just Tuesday, but unlike Tuesday, you don't feel your life force being siphoned away by the creature that sleeps on your chest, or any other... or any other similar nightmarish effect. No. As you move through this space, you almost feel rejuvenated? The mists seem to flow and coalesce around your body. Beretta, tell me which one of your 3 stats you would like to increase. This is just a free stat up.
Ooh, free. It's like an earthbound hot spring.
Yes.
Gonna min-max?
Yep, let's min-max. Fun.
Red.
Red.
Red 5, blue 2, yellow 2. Okay.
Yep.
With that, you are pulled up to a grand total of a +9 across all of your stats. So, as you feel this power surge through you, you realize something. To some extent, this is the current cap. This is the maximum of what your power can reach until the current event is resolved. You won't gain anymore. You feel like you've reached your zenith, or more specifically, you feel like you've gained as much as your vacation is willing to give, at least in the immediate. Until this scenario with the kidnapping is resolved, your stats cannot increase any further. And you take
Is this your way of making sure I don't go and do side quests instead of doing the main quest?
It's my way of making sure you rescue your kidnapped dad.
It'd be incredibly great if Beretta just walked out and was like, well, my dad's kidnapped, let's go to the hot springs.
I gotta do sightseeing. I gotta raise my blue stat. So, you remain in the mists and you inhale them sort of stretching in down your throat, and you feel them sort of combine with your body. Beretta, you realize your health total for this. Health is not a stat that you can upgrade in this. It is simply a stat that increases as you play. Beretta's health total while on vacation is equal to 10 times the number of the session. Your current health is 30.
Oh, that's more than ever.
Yeah, you're feeling great. And as you breathe that mist out, you feel your body connect up. This was a dream you experienced the night before. You recalled it in exactly this moment, but where you are isn't locked in the same dream. You are running to town. There you go.
Oh, I like dream.
I like dream. It gives me stats.
I think I like dreams.
So yes, you make it to town, and it seems like, unlike yesterday, it doesn't have that same perturbed feeling. Everything seems relatively quiet. It seems like news of what happened to your father has not reached anyone's ears but yours.
Interesting. I guess the fire would have been more of a news story. I think the first thing Beretta would try and do is find help.
Understandable. Where are you going to for help?
Where's Aunt Zizi at?
That's a good question. Yeah, you have no idea. that one is hidden to you, but you bet you could find her if you looked.
Yeah, I'll look for her.
Find the loudest sobbing.
Yeah.
Find the loudest up. Find the saddest looking bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, so for this segment, your job is you gotta find your dad. How you pursue that is up to you. Just go wherever you want to go.
Okay. Let's, okay, who's in the middle of the town? We got all the warriors.
Dumbass.
Yep. Excuse me, everybody?
Hmm?
Yes,
Have you
blah,
seen-
blah, blah. What?
I'm looking for ZZ Shingard. Have you seen her? The bridge troll?
Not since yesterday at the baseball game, no.
Mm.
No, I haven't seen him.
Well, thanks for your help.
Oh, okay, everything okay?
Yeah. Everything will be okay.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay.
So anyways, yeah, why do people say blah, 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 blah?
Oh,
you
good.
move over.
Sorelia's here.
You move over to Sorelia, who's looking past you at the mansion.
Hey, Sorelia, can I bother you from?
What? Huh?
I'm not gonna tell anybody that you were planning on robbing this mansion. I need your
You
help.
better not blow my cover.
I would never. I'm no snitch. It would appear as though after hanging out in the woods all night, my dad got kidnapped, and I'm trying to figure out what that's all about.
Wait. Like kidnapped. Actually kidnapped? They like what? Left a note for you or something?
Yeah, they did. It was actually
okay.
weird. It was weird. They left a note on the table the same way that we carved the note onto the table at that shack.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, I think whoever. Okay, here's how it could work. Either Queen Demine is the kidnapper, and because she was there, and you clearly are not the kidnapper, right? You would tell me if you kidnapped my dad.
Yeah. Also, like, why would I kidnap your dad when I could just rob him?
Why would you? Okay, yeah, okay, that's fair.
I'm glad you're not
Or-
considering me though. That's good.
Or whatever entity was staying at that shack is the kidnapper.
Oh. You're sticking to the ghost theory, huh?
Could be a ghost. I'm not ruling anything out.
Okay, well, if you need any help, this is more important than that. She motions over her shoulder to the mansion.
Yeah, we can rob the mansion later.
Little man points at himself.
Huh?
Well, man, did you kidnap my dad?
He shrugs.
You gotta tell us if you did.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know. But you can't trust anyone right now.
Don't trust nobody.
Nobody.
Huh.
Well, the first order of business was I was looking for my Aunt Zizi.
Right. Yeah. Do you
She's pretty tough. I figure if like a ghost kidnapped my dad, then she could be the ghost.
do you trust her? Do you think she wouldn't do it?
Beretta stops for a second. Now I can foresee a scenario where my Aunt Zizi pretended to kidnap my dad and is like setting me up to try and fight me again for embarrassing her those 2 times.
Oh, yeah. Your family
Yeah, I
seems
really don't-
frustrating.
Yeah. Oh no, we get along. They're just
okay.
weird.
She thinks about this. Well, I don't mean to be casting suspicion on every last person you know.
No, that's fair. I mean, whoever's here probably didn't do it unless they stashed him somewhere and robbed him of all his guns.
You realize, for the moment, your name is Glock to a no guns.
Glock to a 1 sword.
Glock to a 1 sword. Sorelia moves forward and like kind of smiles at you. Really am happy you're trusting me first, though. Like, not many people would trust a pirate to have not kidnapped their family.
No, that makes sense, but at the same time, I've always had an easier time trusting people that I know are trying to stab me in the back, if that makes sense.
I guess. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to stab you in the back, though.
No, you stabbed me in the front. I get you.
I'm trying to stab you anywhere. She just kind of mumbles off to the side. So, do you want to just look around for your aunt?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. That's a good place to start.
Okay. Yeah, let's keep an eye out. You look around. The CEO Beast lurks in the shadows.
What is the CEO Beast doing over here?
The CEO Beast is just watching you.
Excuse me, CEO Beast, was it?
They nod.
I'm looking for ZZ Shingard. Are you familiar with her work?
They tilt their head. Her work. Yes, I have seen her around.
Where was the last place you saw her?
Motions with her head up that way, up to the shrine.
Ah, good, the shrine. I had a sneaking suspicion that we'd be visiting that place soon.
She just watches you.
Have a good day. We should chat sometime. You seem interesting. Beretta runs up towards the shrine.
You hear a call from these two over here as you sort of go. Grab this one. Hey, where are you guys off to so early?
Just a morning vegetable run.
Yeah, I mean, oh no. She's like, you realize Sorelia's getting too relaxed around you. We're going to pick those mushrooms up here.
Oh,
you were talking about.
Cool. We're trying to make it sound less cool.
Oh yeah, we heard about your trips into the woods, Amaranth, and we thought we'd maybe play it a little safer, a little less cool. Go around and pick some woods carrots.
Woods carrots.
Little man holds up a banana.
Woods carrots, huh?
Yeah. Bananas are kind of like the carrots of the trees.
Well, if you're looking for bananas, you're not gonna have any luck up in that direction, but I don't know if there's really any carrots up there. Gaius takes another step forward. Huh. Okay, well, if you're off to pick some carrots and stuff like that, that's cool. I don't know, it just seemed like you were moving around in a panic.
Panic?
Come on, look at us.
No, I just need my cardio.
Yeah, we're exercising. We're both trying to get in shape, you know?
Flexes.
No better time than on vacation. Look at
Sorelia
the
was
man.
telling me that she wants to try out for the track team.
Yeah, I'm gonna absolutely demolish him.
And Low Man wants to be her coach.
Okay, that's cool. If you need anything, don't be a stranger. You can drop by the inn.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll let you know.
Kind of waves and then moves off. Sorelia just slowly exhales. I'm getting too relaxed around you, Pietro.
Sorry, I have that effect on people.
Do you?
Yep. Every
It's
hardened
not-
criminal becomes putty in my hands.
What Little Man's gonna do is Little Man's gonna grab Beretta's hand to get her attention.
Yes, Low Man.
He's gonna mimic Gaius's horns and then flex and point at Gaius.
Strong?
Nod.
Like 8?
He doesn't know how to. He points at you.
How would I portray trustworthy?
Is he a snitch?
He just kind of shoves two hands, like, look at him.
Yeah, he's too dumb to scheme. Go get him.
Right. Little man grabs Gaius' hand.
Okay, little man, where are we going?
I drag him.
Oh no. I'm gonna have to be on guard this entire. Hey guys! She splits
Hey guys, I
another
wasn't
smile.
being honest with you.
Huh?
my father's been kidnapped. We're looking for it's easy to go find him. So I'm kind of building a little bit of a party.
His
an
expression
adventuring party.
falls. He thinks about that. Oh, wow. Should we? You're not telling everyone about this, like. Whoa. Okay, wait. He's connecting up line after line, and then he takes a step forward and puts a hand on your shoulder. Wow. To think. You'd hold the sanctity of this island that close that you wouldn't tell a soul about your father's kidnapping just to stop a panic from happening? That's beautiful. Glocktua, I respect that.
Old man makes the same gesture he did earlier at him.
Yeah, I'm only telling you because you look tough.
Yeah. I wonder if this would work. Hey, guys. She takes a step forward. Yeah? I have something of a sore throat today, and it makes me kind of mean. So, like, if I act different, just chalk it up to that, okay? Yeah, I'm sorry about. Oh no, I've got like lozenges, man. Like, no, it's fine there. Now we're good.
He's such a pure soul.
Old man nods.
Just like Abe.
He points at Beretta again.
Okay, you go up in this direction.
I like this party.
So, Beretta, for the following segment, too, I'm going to have to ask you to abide by JRPG rules.
I'm not familiar with the genre. Can you explain to me what you need from me?
You need, obviously, in this game, your party limit is 1 of 3. You're allowed to bring whoever the fuck you want around, but do your best to stick to 3 characters.
I can do that.
The ATV system only works with 3 after all.
Of course.
Drop that one there. Okay, I gotta get things ready. As you move up in this direction. Oh boy, yeah, Christian, move to the shrine map and prepare thyself.
Still thy heart.
On that map. I'm
Bro,
there.
you ever wake up and realize you're fucking monkey?
Will you ever monkey?
Let's move you over to the. Let's move you over to the shrine. Hold on. I gotta. no. There's something I need to do here. There we go. Okay. You move towards the abandoned shrine, and the air seems to change again. It almost feels like you're back in your dream, Beretta. This place is full of. It's full of almost an ambient energy. It makes you feel good.
This is nice. I don't know why everybody keeps telling us not to come here.
This feels good to you? Feels like I'm walking through pudding or something. Oh, you get used to it. Plus, you're like working on your cardio. Walking through pudding's good.
It is a very efficient way to train.
Yeah, I guess so. She sort of mumbles.
Man,
You're a
really
lot
close.
better. You're a lot better with the spookier stuff than I am.
Which is weird, because I have no aptitude for it.
Me either.
Back home, there's like a bunch of weirdos that have a bunch of weird powers. I kind of just tagged along.
Old man looks around at the people around Beretta.
Are you like a mage or something? Anything
Not
like
at
that?
all.
Really?
Unless having a gun makes you a mage.
Nah, I don't think so. Oh, I'm a mage.
What?
That's right. Let's see it.
What kind of
Yeah.
magic do you do?
I got like wacky lightning powers.
Oh, that's cool. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Oh, yeah. I guess it is pretty cool. He like sort of trails off. Yeah. Sir Elliot seems to be lost in thought on this.
For some reason, I kind of mistake you for more of the physical.
Oh no, I absolutely do that too.
Oh, good. I thought you would.
He reaches down and pulls out an axe and he's got a shield braced across his back. See?
So you're like overpowered. A completely balanced fighter. Magic and physicality.
You look down.
What's your weakness?
You look down at little man. This was the promise that he offered.
The little man also points at his head, insinuating that Gaius is not the brightest.
You move over to a clearing. Like, it's... The best way to describe this area is it feels like there was once woodland here, but it's been burnt completely down around this shrine. It's really quiet. God, why is this island so silent outside the civilization? I know, right? It's
Little
kind of
civilization there is. ZZ?
You let it call out.
Hello?
Christian, you handled the next part.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you had a specific way to approach it, but in which case, Beretta, if you call out, you don't hear a response.
ZZ, I don't want to dox you.
Oh, okay. Make a roll to die. Roll to dox.
Roll to dox.
Okay, excellent. Lock in whatever you want. Okay. Let me just make a little roll. This will probably be hidden up.
Oh my gosh!
Well, double click happened, so it's the first one, and that second one doesn't mean anything. So, anyways,
Damn.
adding in that a bonus from there. Okay, just beats. Beretta, as you look across, you're kind of like, what's going on? And then there's a bit of a shadow as something is being cast above you. You didn't really get it at first due to the sun hat, but then you realize, almost as you hear a call about to begin from behind you from Zorelia, as suddenly above you feel yourself pushed to the ground as someone lands directly on top of you, and you just kind of get slammed down to the dirt as someone successfully maneuvers and pulls a landing blow against you. You get knocked to the floor, and then she's standing right above you, arcs down and looks over and stares you directly in the face. Your sun hats bump up next to each other as she looks. Oh, okay. Well then.
Okay, what? I came to talk.
Get off of her!
Let's see if she can get off herself. Come on. Zyzen seems to be holding the sword in her hand as she's just kind of arcing over. What do you do when you're prone on the ground? How do you get out of that? Come on, give it a shot, kid.
I'd love to fight you or whatever. But
Come on, right now.
My dad got kidnapped.
She stops. Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
She kind of steps off for a moment, kind of looks around, and then reaches up a hand and kind of pulls you to your feet again.
I'm gonna hit her.
All right, let's see. She's locked into the. Well, she's not locked into anything actually. So
you're that kind of fighter, huh, Beretta?
Absolutely.
Let's see. Go for a hit then. It's gonna be a clash. Oh, you win! You do it.
That's how I would get up, by the way.
You push her back and oh, fantastic! She feels invigorated. What a cheap blow. Well, if that's the case, try it again. And Zyzen starts getting pumped up.
No, my dad actually got kidnapped. I'm
Oh, I'm not falling for that twice. Beretta, she seems pumped up. She's gonna go in for another hit. Oh my god!
Flash, Beretta, flash.
I love vacation rolls.
Oh my god! So yeah, how do you once again disables Aizen.
So I guess she's getting pumped up, so she's going to approach, and Beretta's going to unbuckle the sheath of her sword and kind of just do the sheath trip, knock her on her butt, and then kind of knock her sun hat off.
This happens. She gets knocked down to the floor, and then she kind of looks, and she kind of like curls her leg up and puts like a hand to her chin. Something's not right.
What, the fact that my dad got kidnapped? Because I'm serious. I'm in a place of advantage. I have no reason to lie to you at this point.
This one over here, you want me to like has the knife out?
She puts up one finger.
You
Nah,
seriously? You're telling me your dad got kidnapped and you use that as an excuse to get a cheap blow?
Yes.
Damn, I'm proud of you. She kind of reaches the hat, pops it on, and she seems caught up in thought, and then
I'm particularly powerless. I have to use every advantage I can.
Powerless. That doesn't sound. Yeah, that doesn't sound right. But anyways, all right. You know, I thought about kidnapping your dad too. I felt like it'd be a really good way to get you to fight me, but
yeah, I kind
don't
of
know.
expected it to be you, to be honest. So
yeah,
I was surprised that you were surprised.
someone keeps beating me to the punch. I also thought about burning the boat down, and when I went down to do that, someone already beat me to it.
What?
It's kind of crazy, right?
What were you gonna burn the boat down for?
Why?
Well, I didn't want anyone getting away, you know? Can't have you running off after I... She kind of thinks about after I beat you up, and then she's like... She just stops, lets that hang, and then it's just like... So, your pops got kidnapped.
Yeah, I think maybe now that it's not you, it's either by a pirate or a ghost.
Oh, hang on. She kind of stands up, adjusts her hat, slams the branched sword into the stone, and then kind of whistles like you would call a dog. Hey!
Boom! She'd been there the entire time.
Oh, here.
Yeah?
Hang on, let me, pop, there you go. Yeah, hey,
Where?
Oh!
Where?
Over here.
What?
Hey,
Yeah?
come on out. Have you seen Beretta's dad? You seen her? Seen him?
Not recently, no. Why, he was taken then. She takes a step forward next to you, Beretta.
Oh, connection to Roll20 server has been interrupted.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. I think we're
There
good.
we go.
There she is.
Here.
I disconnect the server every time I move.
You are two pieces.
Well, he's been taken then. She reaches down and holds your hands.
You say that as though it's a common occurrence?
She shakes her head. No one's been taken on the island yet. But this place, she looks around, and you feel the sounds of the cicadas grow ever deeper. This place has a hunger to it. You can feel it in the air. The bugs sing with it. The only thing that can live on this island. She turns and looks you directly in the face. If he's been taken by the island, you have to find him before sundown.
Good thing we have all day.
She nods. Do you want... I could point you to a good place to start?
That would help a lot. Do either of you know anything about the old buildings on the other side of the island?
Hey looks over to ZZ Shingard.
Not a thing, really.
You haven't
Where are
happened
those?
to have come across a big cursed-looking cherry tree? Not like you.
No, I haven't, but that sounds interesting. I'm full of questions now. I'll tell you what. She goes over and pats Beretta's shoulder. Good luck on finding your dad. I'm sure Hayen would help you with that. I got something else I think I need to look into now. I'll let you know if I find your dad while I'm looking.
Okay. It's not funny if you actually kidnapped my dad and you were actually playing 4D chess with me.
I've never played chess in my life. What is
Fair.
What is the 4D version?
I'd have to explain to you the original version first, but
She kind of
that's
like
for another
nods her
time.
head. Right. Well, good luck with that. I gotta. She kind of walks off a bit befuddled as she just starts to look around, and she seems to be caught deep in thought. You've perplexed her in some way, Beretta, as she heads off and leaves in a random direction into the woods.
She's so full of openings, but at the same time, I feel like if I tried, she'd just cut my hand off or something.
I think so. Didn't you see her playing baseball?
Yeah, that was horrific. Gaius actually takes a step forward. You're talking about those abandoned buildings on the far side of town, though, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I've been over there once or twice, actually. Was trying to find a good spot to, set up shop, but he sort of, loosens his shoulders. Those old buildings, they're Aojin. I think, he scratches away at his nose. They got this vibe to them, Like there's something that shouldn't be disturbed. If I had to guess, that place, that far side of the island, it's deeply, deeply haunted.
Yeah, everybody kind of got that sense.
Yeah, it kind of felt like we were stepping on sacred ground. You recall back to how afraid Sorelia was next to you.
Yeah, you were pretty spooked.
Like a little. I was afraid, sure.
You almost didn't go.
Curiosity won out. She
I
mumbles,
saw
hey.
your lip quiver.
It does that when I'm excited, huh? Hey, over here just shakes her head. That is an area that the native curse of this island simply pools in. It's no more or less haunted than the rest of this place. If you're looking for the most haunted location on the island, we're standing in front of it, likely. She motions over to the shrine, and Sorelia is gonna roll to keep it together. Hold on, does she have something locked in? We're rolling to die. Sorelia slowly turns and looks at the shrine. Oh, I see what you're trying to do there, trying to scare me out of the blue. Her lip is quivering.
Your lip is doing it again.
Hayes starts to move in this direction, but a kidnapping. She turns and looks at Beretta. How was the kidnapping phrased? Did they leave behind a note or something?
Okay, so I do have a theory. When we went into that old abandoned shack, we left a message because
Yes.
my pirate friend stole the person's liquor. I had a sip.
Not me this time. It wasn't me this time.
So I felt bad about it, so I left a message, and they left a message in the same way, carved into the table. They said that they have it. And a heart.
Oh.
So whoever
Yeah.
it is might be flirting with me.
It sounds like you're messing around with the spirits of this island, Glocktua.
Think so?
Yeah. Well, it's fine. You mess with the spirits of the island, they come to mess us up, we'll just hit them right back, No big deal. Which building was it?
I'll tell them which build, or at least the direction that the building was.
Yeah. Hey, nods. Similarly, if you could take me there as well.
Yeah, let's go there. And then maybe we can check out that place that you said we could start looking.
She nods. Yeah. Hold on. Sorelia takes a step forward. Yeah. Oh, let's go back to that place. Sure, fine. We gotta find,
Don't worry. I'll hold your hand.
I don't need you to hold my hand. Come on. She blushes and looks off to the side. Wow, that sore throat really makes you sound different. You three are going to go back. And are you heading back to that other building?
Yes.
Okay. You move into this area. Hey guys, do you feel like we're being watched?
Less now than usually.
I mean, yeah, we're watching each other's backs, right?
Right.
I'm not talking about that. It feels like someone's keeping eyes on us. Just keep a lookout, okay? You're a mage, can't you do something about this? Unless you want, like, me to call down a lightning bolt. Then a lot of people would be watching us, that's for sure. Yeah. She goes ahead and, hey, very determinedly leads the way into this cabin.
She seems different when she's away from civilization.
The old man will stay outside on top, watching.
You go inside. And Christian, I believe you have plans for this house.
Oh, I think I would, yes.
Okay. Y'all come in.
You pop inside this old, nice place you've been in the past. Oh wait, there's a loose horn. There we go. Everything's okay. You stumble back on inside this house once more. Beretta, you peek around and it seems to be. Well, your message is still on the table, but it appears that a second one has appeared next to it as well. You check on over and you go, and it appears carved into the table. Just appears to be a carved in thumbs up, like, gotcha, I read you, response to your other answer.
Message delivered.
Message delivered. Scene. It's literally
Right.
just a scene note.
Oh.
There seems to be the start of a message that is carved in response, but afterward, like halfway through the second word, it stopped, and you read it, and that's the same first two letters or words that were within the message carved in your house. You suppose they changed their mind on carving it here as a response and decided to carve it at your house instead, just in case you actually would see it.
Well, I would have found it either way, apparently. So,
Apparently so.
now that this ghost maybe has kidnapped my dad, I feel much worse or much better about snooping around. So let's go see what this friggin' sword is.
Hey rubs her face on the side of the wood, absorbing curses into her flesh.
Is it magic? Hey.
Hey. Oh, you go.
Oh yeah. You go over and you see this little bag that was on the corner sword has been moved to the side a little bit. Behind there, you see this like elaborate saber that seems to be laid back behind at the bag, and on it there seems to be more carved messages for you. This one appears to be underneath the sword, and the message is simple at first. It says, "Thank you for the companionship. You may have this sword." And then afterwards, it also gives a direction. And Jay, what direction would be granted here?
Oh boy, east.
East.
East. Does that track with where you were going to start looking, Hey?
Hey picks her face up from the side of the table, having carved a groove into it with one of her horns. This area, she pokes over this way and climbs up, fumbling over the fucking mat in the corner, looks out through an overgrown window. Something terrible happened to the east. So yes, that is the area I would have gone to first.
Okay. Let's follow the tragedy then. And she's gonna go pick up that sword that I guess is a gift, so she doesn't feel bad about that. And she's gonna snoop around a little bit more just to see if there's any other clues or hints or anything interesting.
There's not
Bro.
too much else in here, but there's that cool booze.
There is that cool booze. The last time she had a sip, somebody stole it. Stole her dad.
The note, hold on, the note says thank you for the companionship.
Yeah, I think she might be, or they might be referring to my dad.
Ugh.
A trade?
Oh. Like they get your dad, you get their sword? That's a bad trade.
It's a pretty bad trade. I just started using a sword like 2 days ago.
Come on, this is like you've had a dad for so long. Isn't it time to like swap it up a bit?
Now you're Glocked with 2 swords.
Glock doing
Ooh.
2 swords.
The legend grows.
Hey,
2 swords
turns
is my maiden name.
immediately as you walk past and then, like, sticks her face down next to you and the sword.
You want to eat it?
She looks at it a little more intently. No, I don't think I could stomach that. She states with 100% sincerity. There's so much emotion roiling around in that blade.
What kind of emotion?
She reaches down and like closes her eyes. This sword is deeply cursed. It's full of. She sort of struggles with the word and then opens her eyes and tilts her head. Pride?
Huh. What a pair that makes us then.
She's like, well, if you're happy with it, then I am too. And then walks after you. You come back out into the woods. She's not blah anymore. She's just back to neutral. You come back out and hey tilts her head and spins around and the direction. East.
East. Yeah,
It's a
let's head east.
It's a small little area you actually walked through early this morning with Sorelia. She turns around and like looks at you. Wait, isn't that where we came back through this morning?
You mean where we slept?
Yeah. Whoa, you guys are out sleeping in the woods in the middle of the night?
Yeah, it seems like what you're supposed to do on vacation.
The island is deeply cursed.
What's the difference if there's a roof over my head?
The curse is though you risk everything by sleeping out at night. I mean, practically speaking, we slept over by a river and her dad slept inside presumably, and we're fine. So like,
Yeah, unless the curses are polite and knock on the door, I think we're screwed either way.
Yeah, or maybe we're safe where they expect us least, right?
Oh yeah, it'd be harder to find us in the woods.
Now that's thinking with your big brain. She gets a big smile on her face.
I'll have you know I'm undefeated against ghosts.
Hey, moving back behind you is like, no. Gaius is like, I'm just glad they're enjoying the island, Youth only comes once and all that other fun stuff. He's like,
Say that like you're so old.
yeah. Listen, he smooths back his brilliant blonde hair. Yeah, the fire of youth has passed me by, but I keep it very much alive in my youthful demeanor.
How old are you?
He thinks about that really hard. He's gonna roll. Gaius has to think extremely hard about how old he is.
19.
38? He like, one of his eyebrows peeks up. Yeah, 38 sounds right.
Wow, you look like you could be a university student.
Thanks, I never went to school. Sorelia moves over. He reminds me actually of the younger sailors around the boat.
I kind of like it.
It's refreshing, I guess. Like a cool ocean breeze. By the way, I'm 24. How old are you? Come on.
Good question. I think I'm 21.
I think Beretta's 22, right? I can't remember.
Yeah, Beretta's
It's
22.
on the. It's 22. Yeah,
It's 22 on the
it's on the
website,
page. Yeah, 22. I'm still 22.
Does she say 22 to Sorelia?
Yeah, I'm 22.
Oh, well then.
Yeah.
She gets an expression like, I guess in this case, you can leave clearing the way to me.
You're elder.
You're elder.
Senpai.
Thank you, Granny Sorelia.
Yeah.
You move into this area, and if there's a duplicate, yeah, no, those ones aren't here.
People die when they're 34. 24 is like basically near the end of your life.
What? No, stop talking. Don't speak to me with your words. She moves in and she's like, well, I'll clear the way for you. You are a delicate young flower after all.
I am. I wouldn't want my stem to bruise.
And then she remembers where she is. Right, this is the center of the tragedy, right?
Your lip is quivering again.
Yeah. Ah, youth. Guy says, wandering into the middle of the clearing with a big smile on his face. Well, you want me to yell at the ghosts, challenge him to a fight, call him out here?
Do you think this is where it is?
I don't know.
Looks like a boss arena.
Yeah, I mean, look at this place. Emotions around.
Looking around, do I see anything that stands out that maybe I didn't notice last night?
Let's do this one. This one's. Yeah, you came over here early in the morning, and looking around this place, first and foremost, you can see this is the remains of a great fire down here. Based on the way that the ground is completely carved away and how there's remnants of what appears to be a square, you had to guess you're at the center of a village right now. Whatever fire was here seems to have consumed the southern portion, but your eyes pick up. Gaze over there. And you notice a building still intact, and way up across the way seems to be a more residential area. An old well is dug in, and their buildings line actually the northern section of this this little village. And even beyond that, you see up in this direction, on a hill cresting up behind the village, that same shrine you went to yesterday, the one with the cherry tree. You're pretty sure, gazing intently enough, you can see that tree beyond it all.
It's the same one?
Same cherry tree, yep. Up in this direction.
And these buildings, do they look similar in architecture to the shack?
Yes, they do.
This looks like the remnants of a civilization that was here before us.
He looks around. Well, this island's really too small to sustain a proper civilization. There's a village here, yeah, sure, but there's no farms or anything. I don't know if this is
it's hard to grow things here.
It is. The island doesn't welcome new creatures to its fold too eagerly. Sorelia moves forward. Why do you have to say everything like that? Say everything like what? You phrase everything like it's a prophecy or like something's gonna go terrible. Hey, shakes her head. In most cases, I don't think things will go bad, but in this island's case, you deserve to be adequately warned. Nothing's gonna go wrong, especially with all of us here. Come on, let's look around. I'm sure we'll find your dad tied up in a basement somewhere.
At least another clue.
Starts to move this way. Hey, grips the edge of your dress, Beretta, as you move past your little summer gown thing.
Is everything okay?
Be careful, okay?
I'll do my best.
She gulps pretty hard. It seems like when you arrived, everything on this island changed.
For the better, right?
She opens her mouth, sort of inhales hard. It's like it responded to your presence and wanted to. I don't know. It's like it's reacting to you. So she takes a step forward. I don't want you to get hurt, okay?
Well, in my experience, it's better that things change than remain stagnant.
Hey.
Even if it's bad for a little bit.
Hay's head hangs as you walk away, and Soralia yells from down here, "Hey, come on, we're gonna leave you all behind! There's plenty of good basement over here to explore. It'd be a shame to miss out on it." Whoa, that sore throat lets you yell real loud, too! Hey. Just shifts and moves past.
And I'll catch up to the rest of the group.
Yes. Give me a 1d6 roll.
Here's a 1d6. Oh, it's not going. Or did it?
It's probably roll 20ing at you.
Ah, yes. The great program.
Roll 20.
Roll 20.
Yeah, Beretta looks to be stuck.
Oh.
4. Okay. Reroll that. Which I know is saying a lot for roll 20. Reroll that.
It's a 4 again.
It's
Give
gonna be
me
a 4.
4.
Alright.
Okay. No, it's fine. I know what's happening.
That's the death number.
Yeah,
Yes,
you get the death note. Let's do. Well, you go inside this building, and whew, this one has a vibe to it.
Ooh. A bear.
You stand upon a bear on your way in.
It does have a vibe to it, that's for certain.
Weird, okay. I don't really like this place, but...
Oh, let's see what the table says.
Oh, yeah. You move over to the table. Nothing on the table, but there is a terrifying doll here.
My brain just pictured carved into the table a grocery list.
Hey moves over to the doll. What is that? I think that might be cursed as well.
What was your first guess?
Can I give it a little nibble?
Sure, it's not mine.
Hey holds it up to her mouth and... I don't think this is cursed, it just tastes bad.
Oh, good. And then Beretta will take it.
Hey, in the background is now just like working her mouth like, I shouldn't have done that. That tastes terrible. Ceralia's like, heh, those losers got caught up looking at a creepy doll. I'm gonna open this door and...
Your entire body is quivering now.
I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe the world's moving. Maybe I'm the only thing that isn't moving. Did you ever think about that?
No, I didn't. It's all a matter of perspective, I guess.
She's shaking!
Old man shakes her more.
She just shifts over to the side. Hey, why doesn't somebody else go check out that room? Gaius, you seem like you'd be unaffected. Yeah, go give it a look. Yeah, sure. Whoa, that's a lot of coffins. You hear from the other room, Beretta?
Oh, neat. Coffins? Are they empty?
She grabs you as you go past. Just like, hold on, Pietro, where does this bravery come from, huh?
I told you the story of Indigo, didn't I?
You did. I didn't.
I got pulled under the city in what I believe to be hell.
You really didn't play any of that up, huh?
No, that actually happened.
Okay.
There was also this ghost at the university with like a bunch of tentacles that I had a tea party with.
Okay. She thinks back to what you said earlier. Pietro, you sure you're normal?
Yeah, completely.
Okay.
Does something feel abnormal to you?
No, just I'm just gonna stick behind you for a little bit. That okay?
Stay as close as you need.
Okay. She's gonna do so.
Oh, cool. Is this vampire hunting tools?
You move over and you look at what appears to be, yeah, that's a set of coffin making tools. A lot of them could certainly be repurposed to hunt a vampire.
Some undertaker lives here.
Beretta.
Do you think this is Count Cool's place?
Beretta, do me a favor. Give me another D6 roll.
Sure. I want to look at this mask too.
Ah, yes, of course.
This wandering mask.
Yes, some would say. A 1. Okay, that's fun. Okay. We're gonna play this one. And you start to look around the room, and I'm gonna have everybody roll for this. Hay eventually makes her way into the room after having drunk something to get the taste of old-ass decaying doll out of her mouth. She's gonna roll to die. Everybody give me a roll to die. Especially little man.
Little man.
Actually, Cerelia, you gotta drop yours. Oh, Beretta.
That's great.
Oh, Cerelia, I'm so sorry. Gaius, drop, die. Okay, we'll do that one. 10. Oh, boy. So, of course, the people that notice things are, let's say... God, I can't believe Little Man does.
What a champion.
Yes, Little Man and Cerelia are exactly as aware as each other, which is unreal. You start to look around and you get hung up on this cool mask that you find here. It is, damn, this is pretty cool. Like, you touch it and you're like, yeah, I could see Count Cool living here. Like, look at how cool all of this stuff is. Meanwhile, Cerelia just quietly poking around like, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. Little Man just pointing at something up here. She leans a little bit closer. Leans a little
What's
bit
that,
closer.
little man? Is there something in the coffin?
Eek ook.
Sure. Let's pop it open. Cerelia grabs the side of the coffin and is like, hey, Glock Tua.
Yes.
There's a monster in here. You got to get ready to like stab it or something, okay?
Oh, cool. Let me get a
Oh.
steak.
Little man makes a stabbing motion at it, like, why don't you stab it beforehand?
I mean, what if
Shrugs.
I mean, what if this is Little Man? What if this is Count Cool's house and he just sleeps sitting upright like that? We could be murderers.
he makes a stabbing motion, but towards himself too.
What? Okay,
You
listen.
never know.
The way Cerelia interprets that, I'm glad that you're willing to take responsibility for your mistake. If we accidentally killed Count Cool, we can kill you too. I don't want either of you to die, though.
He shrugs and then sits on this coffin.
You look up at the coffin, and Cerelia braces to the side, and she's like, man, I should have really stabbed this thing first. Gets ready, and then, okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3, and she kicks it open, and the coffin sits and rests. And
Did it.
inside, you notice something. There's another carved phrase in this. But this one doesn't appear to be the same handwriting as the first.
I guess this village liked puzzles.
looking close at this like this carved inscription, this one is freshly done. Sorelia moves around and is like, whoa, good eye. Leans in, and written in the most flowery handwriting possible, it reads, Beretta Pietro, if you're reading this, first of all, congratulations. Thank you for finding my humble abode, and I'm sorry about the inconvenience one of my cohort has caused you. If you're looking for your father, you will find him somewhere in the location of the beach. And there is a map pointing to the beach, sort of out off to the side. That one, yeah, you remember it extremely clearly. Wasn't that where Queen Demene laid claim to a different boat?
Oh, the old wreckage.
Yeah. Sorelia takes a step backwards. Huh. Well, that's worryingly helpful.
Yeah. Maybe the Council of Ghosts didn't like what this rogue renegade ghost went and did?
Why would they do that? They're all ghosts. Wouldn't they all be on the same team or something?
I don't know, but the one that maybe kidnapped my dad kind of seemed to appreciate the company.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's not all bad, just lonely?
Yeah, maybe.
Let's pop this casket open.
You go around and you proceed to pop each casket open, and the rest are empty.
Alright, if this one's empty, then she's going to leave a message. Thank you? ? Appreciate the help. However, I would still like to talk to your cohort. Heart.
Whoa, I can't believe this is actually working. Gaius says, moving over here. Yeah. Talking back and forth with a bunch of ghosts. Sorelia moves over, like, sort of scratching her arm slightly. What are you doing over here? Hey, turns around and holds up a knife. Whoa, okay, no, back off. I found a knife. Yeah, you sure did.
Kind of knife it.
It looks like this knife almost feels like a companion to the weapon that you have, Beretta. Like, this one seems old, ornate, well adorned, like almost covered in a silvery material. It has, lancing around either sides are these gorgeous ornate dragons that make the handle admittedly look a little difficult to hold, but it's a gorgeous weapon.
Think how pretty these swords are.
This one
is it
similar.
cursed?
Yes, this one is similarly roiling with different emotion.
And how does this one feel?
This one feels mournful.
Oh, that's less fun.
She reaches out and sort of motions to Sorelia with it like she's trying to hand it to her. What? No, you trying to hand me a cursed weapon? She looks over to Beretta, who took the other sword. Are we not taking them?
I don't want to be greedy if Sorelia wants it, but I'll take it as well.
She looks over at the knife. You can have that one. You can definitely have that one. Maybe I'll teach you how to swing it.
Little man.
I'll hold on to it.
Oh.
Little man is gonna ask for the knife.
Little man, do you want the mournful knife?
He just makes a gesture to give it.
Hey moves over and hands you the knife, little man.
Little man is gonna head over to Sorelia
Yeah.
and hand Sorelia the knife. And then point at Beretta's sword. Then point at Sorelia. And then point at the knife.
Okay. She looks over to you, Beretta. Oh.
I think he's saying he likes that we match.
Okay.
Nods. How did you decipher that?
I
get
Yeah.
you a little bit.
You know what? I'm not afraid of any ghosts. Yeah, give me that knife. What's the worst? What's the worst that can happen? What was that, Gaius? If any ghosts come for us, we'll just beat them up? Yeah, something like that. Still, I think taking their stuff is kind of rude, though. I'm a pirate. I'll take what I want. She takes the knife, slings it around, sticks it in the scabbard. Well, I didn't know the Camellias had a pirate in their family.
She said she's irate. Come on, let's go.
I'm real mad. I'm so mad. Are you going to move over to the beach?
Yeah, but let's check what's in this chest first.
Oh.
Next to this loot.
Give me a roll to do.
Does anybody know how to play a lute?
It's not a loot.
Yeah, I was expecting that.
It is time.
Beretta, you start flipping through all of the stuff in this room, and you pop open the chest, and you're searching around like, hey, is there anything that I could potentially use in here? And you find what appears to be it's like an old coat is the best way to put it. It's uncharacteristic. The fashion is ancient, but it seems to be in extremely good condition. This is some incredibly high quality fabric. It almost seems like a nobleman's coat.
Huh. Well, I can't just leave this here. There's no nobleman to wear it.
Yeah, come on. Take it. You deserve to be a little irate too.
Yeah, I agree. And if any ghosts have any problem with it, then I'll punch him in the face.
Yeah, now we're talking. Cerelia, though clearly worried, is getting fired up.
We're getting rowdy.
Yeah, we're getting rowdy, guys. Getting rowdy. Hey, quietly in the background. Rowdy.
No, that's not rowdy enough, hey. Show me your war face.
Rowdy!
That's more like it.
And with that, you move your way
to the beach.
back out to the beach. Oh boy. Okay. You go over to this area. Your squad.
What a gang.
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 The posse.
Monkey, scared goat, croc.
Christian. Beretta found an ancient nobleman's coat in that chest.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
Walking around looking like Alucard now.
Yes. Now, yeah, you come out onto the beach. Okay. Well, we're digging for buried treasure now, right?
Did they bury my dad?
Maybe. I don't know. Listen, I'm given I'm given a map to a beach, and all I can think about is buried treasure. As a pirate, right? No, I'm irate. Moves a splash, splash, splash in the water. Wow. She must be really feverish. I don't know. She normally stuck away from the water, but look at her. Cerelia in the distance, just splashing around, head deep, submerging herself, ruining her dress.
She slept outside. She probably got the flu.
She reemerges. Hey, come on, Galactua, help me search.
Okay.
You guys go to peeking around. And let me do this one. And you spend a good time searching around across across these destroyed boats. For everyone participating, I'm going to need a roll to dive and a roll to do.
Oh fuck.
To treasure hunt.
Alright, boys, it's time.
No, it's time.
It's monkey
monkey
miracle
time.
time.
It's time for that monkey miracle.
Miracle.
No,
Ah.
it's fine.
Okay.
More like monkey mediocre.
No.
Monkey mediocrity.
Oh, Gaius, extremely ready.
All right, Beretta, what the heck you gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
Okay.
Oh, we're
good.
rolling
apparently.
together.
Everybody's
Wow.
doing bad. Yeah, give me a roll to do afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is, the
man.
monkey miracle.
Monkey mediocrity.
Miracle. Or
So here's how this happens. You start to search around for some buried treasure, etc. And eventually, Beretta, you and Sorelia wind up sitting up on the side of the boat, having exhausted yourselves down in the water. And she's like looking out around. Huh. Under less dire circumstances, this would actually be kind of nice, you know?
Yeah, I could see that.
Searching
I
for
guess-
buried treasure.
That means we should probably enjoy it, even though it is dire, right?
I guess so. I mean, we got these cool weapons after all.
We did. Cool cursed weapons.
You know, with you around, I almost feel like I don't need to be afraid of those ghosts.
I told you I'm undefeated against them.
She like holds up the knife and like almost like a cheers clacks it against your sword
Black
as
sword.
you hear a loud yelling, a loud monkey yelling from the other ship.
Little man.
You found something.
I screech.
You let out a gigantic screech, and Sorelia like hops up. Whoa, what do you think he's got?
Treasure?
Splash, swims, Gaius coming over. And Hey pokes her head out and around. I think we found an entrance to a cave system.
From this boat.
Nuts.
Little man nods, yeah. Starly
All right.
moves over. It's strange. It's really deliberately constructed. She moves over, and you notice a hatch in the back of the boat. And on either side of the hatch, sunken straight down, are sides of like watertight wood. They stretch down into the abyss below, where you see a dim light.
Do you think that this boat was put here on purpose?
Oh. Okay, now we're talking. That's a good hidden treasure. Huh? Gaius hops up over the side. So, she looks over to Beretta. You want to go first, or should I?
You know you can't go first.
That sounds like a dare.
Maybe it is.
Okay. I'll be the one to go first. Let Sorelia Camellia lead the expedition, she says with a big smile. Moves
Try
over
not
to
to die. I've grown attached to you over the course of the past couple of days.
Yeah, I'll do my best. If I die, you'll have a real ghost on your hands. I'm gonna haunt the crap out of you. She slides down the barricade and halfway down. You wind up following her a significant portion of the way, and everybody else like hops on the ladder, finding their way down. Hey calls down. I'm going to stay up here if that's okay. I'll let everybody know if you don't come back in time, okay? We shouldn't lose too many people on this.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
You're entering a dungeon and we're above
entering
the
a
party
dungeon.
size.
I'm party member 4. Please leave me behind. Beretta, you continue down, climbing down into this cave system, and just slowly, the sounds of cicadas become unhearable in the depths of the earth.
Oh.
Instead, you just hear the shifting and the rushing of the waves, and all you hear from below you slightly is Sorelia moving down into the darkness. Hey, This is kind of scary, right? Not just me.
Oh yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, like, a ghost is a thing you can fight, but what if this ladder just ends and you fall to your death? Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Or what if it never ends and we find ourselves in a world that's different from this one?
Oh, you guys, why are your imaginations so active? Especially in a...
Or think
Yeah,
about this. What if we
yeah.
come out and emerge on the other side and then we wake up and we were actually the dreams of a butterfly?
Whoa, Glocktua, that's beautiful. I don't want to be a butterfly. I'm happy being Sorelia. You move down and down and down. And then your eyes adjust to the darkness a little bit. There's a thin light sort of emanating from the area around you. And damn, this cave system's gorgeous. Almost crystalline fragments line the walls, keeping the area partially lit. Sorelia is the first to touch down and just moves forward. Whoa! Glocktua, you gotta see this.
Look at Is there anything? Are they just pretty?
They seem to be, yeah, they're gorgeous. They don't seem to be dangerous in any way, but they're keeping the cave illuminated for you?
Well, that's
What the
helpful.
heck do you think they are?
Maybe some kind of other person's light bulb.
Oh. Oh yeah, I recognize these things actually.
What are
I
they?
think they're he moves his way over and he taps on them. I think they're naturally bioluminescent, like, I think these are technically plants. See, like, he grabs a handful of it and like starts to yank. Nah, still feels like crystal. I think they're like calderi or something. He gestures back to it. It's like they used to be traded all the time, but like I think they went out of fashion when people started using lanterns and stuff. They're big, they're heavy, they grow into the ground. What were they called? He thinks back on it. What's the little man doing?
Beretta is also trying to eat it.
Aurelia is also trying to eat it.
As soon as he said plant, and her brain shut off when she said bioluminescent, because you didn't expect him to know that word.
Yeah, everybody turns around and they have a chunk of crystal in their hand that they're chewing on. I don't know if they're good to eat, you guys.
It's okay, I'm a vegetarian.
I'm not a biologist or anything, or like, I don't know, I don't study plants, but like, don't put that in your mouth. Okay. I mean, it just, come on. You can't tell me you don't look at this and think tasty. I mean, obviously, it looks like it'd crunch like a candy cane. He motions over to it. But I don't think you should put Beretta, you and little man proceed to eat it as these two argue. It tastes almost borderline, electric? Like, as you chomp into it, the sensation dances across your tongue and, like, almost causes the pores in your nose to open up in an instant. Your eyes begin to water.
I like a Red Bull.
Yeah, it's like a Red Bull.
Not bad. Wouldn't have a whole salad of it.
You start to, like, Sorelia, like, puts it away. Fine, I won't eat it. Yeah, you better not. She throws an arm around you. Hey, Pietro, how'd it taste?
Electricity.
Whoa, that sounds great. When we aren't getting watched by Professor Buzzkill, let's come back here and grab a lot, okay?
Don't worry, I snagged you a piece of orange.
Ah, thank you so much. This is why we're partners. Glad to see you two are so close. Yep, very close.
We did a secret ritual.
Yeah, we did. Oh, what's that?
The ritual of irate gamers.
Yeah. We both love board games. So we Pietro, help me out.
Well, that thing I was saying about 4D chess.
Yeah, we
It's
played a
true.
match.
We played a match.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Wound up
Instead of letting either one of us win because it would damage our friendship, we flipped the board.
Yeah,
Ritual of
exactly.
the irate gamer.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
He
Wow.
said I was a bad liar.
Yeah, I guess the two of us together are pretty good at this.
One whole liar.
Back here, guys. Huh. I'd like to play chess someday. And as you move into this area, you start to hear a shuffling, a clanking sound as something rounds the corner, actually. Over here, two little guys. They're just shifting around in the darkness. Hold on, you see that?
Oh, that one has a beard.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty hold on. She grabs your arm. I think we might be able to get around them. Do you want to sneak past or like try to get rid of them?
You said that we're doing them a favor, right?
It's true. Her face splits into a big smile.
I'm in the business of doing favors.
Okay, don't have to tell me twice. Let's give these new weapons we found a shot, okay?
Tutorial.
You take a step forward into your first break.
Yeah.
Rest up. Everybody take 5. We will return in a short time. Let's do this one. This one's far nicer. Yeah, everybody take 5. Use the bathroom, etc. The
Get a
next
drink.
bit is going to go for a while. I can feel it in my bones.
Rock and roll. I'm back. Nobody else.
Wow.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. Fun.
I was back first.
Just for the record.
Yeah. Christian says your dad gets kidnapped and y'all are eating lightsaber crystals, as though my best friend didn't disappear from my memory and I didn't join the cowboy gang, as if non sequiturs aren't my MO.
Listen. All I'm saying is, if you saw those crystals, you would try to eat them.
They look delicious.
They look delicious. Forbidden Cave Jolly Rancher.
When you said plant, then it activated my almonds.
Oh yeah, like You said plant, bro, and I was like, these crunchy?
Yeah, they're crunchy.
Wait, you should carry some back to Indigo and then make millions off of pop rocks.
Yeah.
Come up.
Chew 'em up, chew 'em up, chew 'em up, chew 'em up. Chew, 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 chew.
That one and this one. Okay. This is great. I just like playing this one. I like playing this one a fucking lot.
Yeah.
Let's hide you and you.
Hide.
Hiding.
Hide.
I gotta hide some people.
Beretta, I got a bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this cave underneath the sea, hidden by a boat, made
Looks
by
a lot-
a man.
Looks a lot like this is pretty echoing Bonds in here. Let's see.
I mean,
A little bit.
the bonds do be echoing in this cave.
They sure do. This cave comes Shinpei approved.
Yeah. Shit, man.
Very Dark Souls to have the entrance to a completely unrelated cave and
Yes.
the shipwreck.
Yes.
Oh,
Just climb down the long ladder.
Yeah.
You aren't ready for the poisonous swamp.
I love Beretta's little but what if we're just the dream of a butterfly? Whoa, that's beautiful, Glocktua. Both of you shut up.
You're scaring me.
Ugh. I like these dorks a lot.
Yeah.
The two halves of one whole liar. I'm definitely giving you a gift that's like if you lie back and forth, ping-ponging an absurd story. you
Ping
get
pong a
bonuses.
lie.
No, she's not a pirate. She's just irate. Yeah, I'm real mad. Dumbasses, I love them.
It's mad because she fell asleep outside and got the flu.
Yeah.
That's why she's talking like that.
That's why she's talking like that. She's got a frog in her throat. It's fine. Don't question. Oh, right. So, yes, there is going to be a short tutorial section going into this. But I think most immediately describing what Gaius Golden Sun does would be of your you'd be interested in doing that. You remember how Queen Damine had an AoE taunt?
He's got
Gaius
an
can
AoE attack.
Gaius can actually spend his turn taunting everyone.
Oh.
And while he's taunted, whenever he rolls to die, period, he builds up electricity in himself. When it builds itself up to 6, it can build itself up between 1 and 6 stacks. And then he can perform a gigantic electric AoE that hits as many squares as his stacks.
He has meter?
He has meter. He just builds up electricity and then slams the area in a big nuclear burst.
I love it.
Yes, he is a very straightforward tank character. You chose a balanced party, actually.
Yes, very.
Old man knows how to pick them.
In future endeavors, you will be free to choose from pretty much everyone on the island to go on mini adventures like this. So, remembering how to balance everyone will be important. And as I say this, I almost feel like I should have a character select screen that should separate everybody out into, tank, balanced, and damage. And then the elusive support class, which you guys don't need none of.
Support is for cowards.
Old
Support
of
is for
people-
cowards.
Old man.
That's the
Support is for
coward
people who get
class.
hurt.
Little man's a little bit of support.
Old man's a little bit of support. I
He's a little bit of... Little man is the game's only all-rounder in addition to Beretta.
He's all rounder because he's
Yeah.
equally awful at everything.
Yes.
Plus
Yeah, but if you put enough XP into him, then you can elevate him to the Great 8th class.
Yeah, which is the strongest class in the game.
Mm-hmm.
He becomes the game's super boss also.
Damn.
Yeah.
If you don't talk to him and on the night before he betrays us.
Yeah.
Christian said he's gonna make up some food real quick. Feel free to start the next combat without.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be back in like 2 hours.
Yeah, let's do that because he'll be back in like 2 hours.
3 hours. He's listening. He knows too much.
Okay.
I thought I could shit talk him behind his back.
No, only to his face. Let's do this one.
Cat wants it.
It's time for some field combat. So you come into the cave, and as you engage with these creatures, you roll to die, and you realize there are more of them than you expected. Yes, that passage seems to be positively stuck full of them. At the start of this, everybody's going to roll to die. After, of course, Beretta, you select who you're playing as.
I will start with Beretta for this round.
Understandable.
Because
So,
I want to see Gaius work.
everybody give me your rolls to die. Gaius is gonna do this one.
Oh, no.
Australia's gonna do... Australia's pretty well balanced. She's gonna pick up this one. Excellent. Who would you like to go first, Beretta? Or Sorelia technically has the first turn. She's gonna defer to you. Who do you want to go first?
Gaius.
Excellent. Okay. Gaius gives you a salute. Okay, boss, here I go. He's going to lock out a dice so he can make it all the way over here, put himself in the corner, and then he's going to loudly clang his shield, and electricity runs throughout the room. He's going to roll to do, and they are going to... Let's do some dice. Taunted, 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 taunted. Not taunted. Two of them are not. Everyone just feels this like electric current run through the air in the area as they all fixate their attention on Gaius. This one with the beard, however, has not been taunted. Then Gaius is going to pass the turn to this one with the green eyes. Is going to come forward, and something weird happens. Normally, this one with the green eyes would clash with Gaius. However, when Gaius is in his blue, he does not. So, 3d6. There we go. Hit this button. Okay, Gaius manages to completely rebuff the attack, and the person incoming takes 1 damage. This one's going to rush forward and also attack. Gaius is going to do this. That one back there, he easily rebuffs the attack, and he takes 2 damage. Yes, this is a prickly boy. This one's going to move in. And then these guys are going to charge over and start to create a fucking big body pile. Then they're going to pass it over to Beretta.
Body pile. Beardo was not taunted, correct?
Beardo was not.
Beretta will katana him.
Okay, excellent. Beretta, your style has evolved yet again.
What?
Yes, last time you mastered the yellow slash, lightning slash. This one, you gain your red slash, flowering slash. In this case, when you perform an attack in red, you can declare for the target on a success. Actually, just give me a roll to do. Let's see if you succeed first.
Okay.
Okay. You do. So, you slice the target. While in red, you can declare that this was a flowering slash after the fact. You're cool.
Oh.
Slide the katana into its sheath, and then click it. When you do, it deals, when you do this, it debilitates the target in 1 or more ways. You can declare attacking or defending. The target's next roll to attack or defend takes a 1d6 penalty. In this instance... Yes! In this instance, it also, unlike the lightning slash, does not unequip your red. It simply goes through and you declare. So, let me know. Which one do you want to penalize? Attack or defense?
Defense.
Okay, so I will do. Let's do. I know there's like a broken shield, and yeah, there we go. So the next defense on this target will be penalized, and he takes 9 damage. He like
right now.
he reacts like actually pretty heavily on this one. Sorelli is going to sprint forwards, move into this space, and she does not get her backstab due to their positioning. But because of this penalty to defense, is going to roll, and then this one is going to roll 3d6 minus 1d6, and this one, due to his shattered defenses, takes an additional 2 damage from Sorelia. Your assistance in this case is extremely useful. The one with the beard is turned into mincemeat immediately. Little man.
Well, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have banana equipped, so I'm just gonna say
yes.
it's within range.
Yes.
It's like
Banana is a ranged attack.
Banana's a ranged attack I've established. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm just gonna chuck Banana in the peel at this one right here to donk the side of his head.
Oh, okay. Roll to donk.
Roll to donk.
Oh.
Can I use that gift?
Yeah, absolutely.
Little man has a kit now.
Yeah.
So
What?
Yeah, it's wild. So I'm gonna be using Little man's most powerful attack, Monkey Dick Smasher Delta.
MDSD.
Now tell me, what is the effect of Monkey Dick Smasher Delta?
It doesn't do damage. It just locks out a dice.
Huh! This one falls out of its locked out blue dice! It's now stuck without it! Tell me, what does Monkey Dick Smasher Delta look like?
He throws the banana, and it comedically just kind of goes into the visor.
Yeah. The way I imagine it, Little Man gets like, for some reason, this is like the ability that gets the cut in of Little Man's face, the eye flash, as he reaches back, pulls out the banana, throws it, whacks it, and deprives this one of his color. Successfully converting them away from their currently equipped dice. Excellent. Everybody drop and go again. Okay. Guy's just gonna stick with blue. Seems wise for him.
Still having fun.
Kept trying to click it and it kept popping back up.
Yeah. Okay, Beretta, who are you controlling this turn?
I'm gonna stick with Beretta
Excellent.
because I'm gonna let Gaius keep on charging.
Okay, excellent. Who is going to go first?
Gaius.
Okay, Gaius going for the big taunt. Oh. 6, okay, they've had a chance to prep this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 are taunted. These 2. In the back. Or no. This one and the 2 red ones. Okay. So, Gaius sees that and is going to pass it to Beretta immediately because he knows he didn't get most of these people.
Yes, Beretta will go to the one in the back. This one wasn't taunted, right?
Yes,
blue?
that one was not.
Okay, let's smash me.
Okay. And versus there. Doink. Okay, attack or defense, Beretta. Actually, no, that's 11 damage. You know what? Call it anyway. You're killing this thing, but call it.
Defense.
Okay! You managed to carve this thing apart. Your sword slides into its sheath, and it just collapses in ribbons on the ground. Who next?
Let's go Little Man.
Little man time.
Oh fuck! Alright, Little man is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab a piece of crystal.
Little man, can you soften this one up for me?
Yeah, Little man grabs the crystal plant, and then just kind of stabs it into the guy.
Give me a roll to do.
Roll to do.
Just shake him with a crystal.
Yeah, in the
15.
gaps of his arm. He's aiming to electrify it a little bit. Roll to do. Ugh.
Oh, you beat it! You deal 4 damage! You stab it into the side of the creature who starts to jitter slightly. Who goes next?
Sorelia.
Sorelia is going to jump over, front flipping over Little Man and get the backstab on this guy. The attack automatically succeeds, and with Little Man's damage, it's enough to take this one out.
Yeah, Little Man murders.
Nice going, Little Man.
High five.
They high five. Sorelia is going to pass it off to this one, who's going to attack Beretta. Beretta, roll to die versus this.
Die.
Tell me how you parry this one.
I assume every time she does the flowery strike, she puts it back away like a hyeno.
Yes.
So, she's just gonna draw it just enough to parry the strike, and then take a step back.
It's honestly beautiful, like poetry in motion. You managed to clang your attack off of theirs. This sword stroke, it's so natural to you. This one is going to take a shot at Sorelia. Oh, rolls poorly. And Sorelia, seeing that attack coming in, is going to, of course, pick up the knife, actually draw it, guide their arm away, using the knife defensively to sort of lever their body in this direction, moving into this square. And then these two are going to doink, run over here, attack at Gaius. Easily blocks it. He takes 3 damage. And then this one over here is going to attack Gaius. Okay, that one actually does successfully stab at Gaius. He takes 4 damage. And coincidentally, the one who attacked him also takes 4 damage. Gaius is glowing with electric energy at this point.
Yep.
Okay, everybody drop and get ready to roll to die. Beretta, who are you controlling on this turn?
This turn, I will control Gaius, because I want to explode.
Excellent. That's perfect. Let's everybody, in this case, I forgot to do something very important. Gaius is now under your control, Beretta.
Yeah.
Okay, so feel free to roll to die for him.
He's not under my control. You lied to me.
He's not under your control? You should be able to. Hold on.
Let me refresh.
Yeah, it's probably just that.
I didn't miss any QTEs, did I?
No, you have not yet. The
Okay,
QTEs. So I have a question. Do you want the QTEs to only pop while you're controlling Sorelia, or do you want them to be able to pop always?
I don't mind if they pop always. I just don't know if the Roll20 is bugging, and I just can't see it.
Is adequate. Okay. So in that case, I'll give Sorelia that upgrade. Now Sorelia QTEs can pop literally whenever. That's
Like
your
right now.
bonus
Especially out of
reward.
combat. Alright, I got Gaius.
Yeah, you got Gaius now. Now you can roll to die as Gaius. Excellent. Tell me what you're getting.
He doesn't need to be locked into anything specific to do the charge.
He can just charge whenever.
Okay. Let's do the best one then.
Yes. It's a good look.
Mhm.
The one who will go first is Sorelia's rolling high. Beretta's rolling. Beretta, Brennan, tell me who goes first.
Beretta.
Beretta's going to step in this direction and is going to keep just slicing people to ribbons with her red. AI controlled Beretta is weaker, but she still manages to strike this one, causing it some serious damage. Who goes next?
Sorelia.
Sorelia's gonna backstab this one, bringing it down to almost dead. Who goes next?
Wee Man.
Wee Man.
Wee Man.
The Wee Man moves around you and then drops down to one hand, and then using his legs in a scissor motion, is going to close down on this man's legs to knock him prone.
Ooh, the yellow one?
Yeah. Roll to
Excellent.
do. Nope.
Little man, you cannot succeed on this action. You try your fucking best. Who goes next?
Gaia. Me.
Okay, Gaius, what are you doing? You can.
Let's do the charge.
You're gonna unleash it? Okay, so in this instance, Gaius, you would hit every single enemy within. Let me find the point. Where's the ruler tool? Here we go. Everything within 4 squares. So
Including my
everything
friends?
here, not your friends.
Okay, good. I didn't know how hard this RPG was.
Yeah, no, it's not Baldur's Gate. So
Okay.
yeah, you reel back your axe, thunder lancing alongside of it, and then give me 4 rolls to do. Go to roll to do and just hit it 4 times, and then we'll add the bonuses after the fact.
Okay. 1,
1.
3, 4.
They will all hit, of course, but let's still do the rolls to die. So, first of all, these gain a bonus of +4 for every single level of charge you have, meaning instead of just dealing 3 damage, they all deal 7 damage, and
Dang.
on top of that, because you are piloting Gaius, you get a +1 bonus to all of this for 8 damage on all targets. With
Yes.
how all of these have worn down already, this will destroy each and every single one of them.
I feel like a really good tactician.
You swing the axe down and obliterate everything with a clang. In a moment, the cave is clear. Holy, that was very impressive, Gaius. Hey, thanks. I feel like I was being instructed or led by a power on high.
Whatever that power is, I'm sure they're very handsome.
he like smiles and looks around. Seriously, you two know how to fight pretty well. You said
Hey.
you were an adventurer, right, Glocktua?
Yes, and mystery solver.
Well, that's great. Seems like this island has lots of mysteries left over, and you're just... They teach you how to swing a knife like that in the Camellia compound? Yeah, I mean, personal defense is part of the being a noble woman. She scoots over this way, far out. Seriously, you two can really handle yourselves. You want to spar one of these days?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, sure, so long as you don't mind getting stabbed in the back.
After watching him deal freaking 8, 16, 24, 32 damage at once.
Yeah. You know, I sorta undersold that guy. Like, I saw the way he handled himself during baseball, and I kind of passed him off as like a dork that would put all of his points into health. And
Pretty
that's
well balanced.
It turns out he's shocking. I didn't know health could be that cool, you know?
No, you were going to say something about something being shocking. It would be funnier.
she like looks at you and gets this fucking big grin on her face. Yeah, it would. she looks around and then grabs one of the crystals and takes a bite out of it.
Oh, you have to try the orange ones.
Oh, that's incredible. Sorelia chews. Taking a look at her stats, you get the feeling that Sorelia, if you had to guess, is the exact opposite type of person. The person who would look at health and call that a chump stat and instead invest in other things.
Oh, so me.
You guys get along for a reason. Meanwhile, Gaius out front, he's got a big old health stat and gifts to back that up.
A monkey.
Sort of
And
move
of
forward.
course, monkey.
Monkey.
Seriously, though, I think we could take him if we both attacked at the same time.
Yeah, especially if you didn't see it coming, and I complained about my dad.
Oh, right. Did you try that new sword out?
I did.
Feel
Apparently,
good?
I learned a new style immediately.
Whoa.
Did you learn a new style from your cursed sword?
She gets a more difficult expression on her face. Not so much. Kind of reacted weird to me. I don't know. I feel kind of weird using this thing.
Yeah.
Before
If it-
before
it's
when I
almost
asked,
pain. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
yeah, before when I asked if you were a mage, you said no, right?
Yeah, definitely not.
Okay, well, I've got a little bit of magic in me, and this thing is making me feel all kinds of oogie.
You didn't tell me that you had magic.
I don't like to talk about it because, like, I mean, hell, we're already in this far, so I might as well. But she looks back over to Gaius down there. People start expecting things out of you when you got magic, you know?
Yeah, but you don't have to drive.
Look, she kind of smiles at you. My magic's it's not like good like his. It just, she like looks around. There's no way for me to even really show it off here. It just, it helps me live a little bit. That's it. She
That
pats her
sounds
chest.
good.
Yeah, I guess. She mumbles off to the side. I mean, I was kind of treated as a liability because I was a mage on a pirate ship, and like, who knows if there was a magic mishap, I might burn the thing down or something, but that's not how it works for me.
Well, you're still here.
She sort of jogs up behind. Yep, certainly am. No ship, though. Kinda splits into a big smile.
I have
So-
plans. I'm gonna get a big ship.
Huh?
Yeah, it was part of the whole. You remember the whole thing about making a trading company?
Yeah.
Well, you know, we wanted to start with food because food was kind of a thing that people need. You know, you can always depend on people needing to eat.
Yeah.
Also, this mobster was kind of screwing the university out of their food deals, so it was making it really expensive. So it was kind of a 2-for-1 kind of deal.
Oh. That actually sounds exactly like the type of person I'd want to rob.
She's all right. At least she seemed to be more all right than the rest of them. Anyways, my intention was never to stick with food. I have bigger plans.
She thinks about that. Oh. So you're getting a boat, huh?
I think a boat would help. Maybe a train, too.
I think a boat would be pretty cool. She just has this big smile on her face.
You're gonna have to need a crew, though.
Of course. I wonder where you could find one of those, though.
I have a pretty good crew.
You slowly move through the cave. And you come to an entrance. Or, more correctly, an exit. Christian, are you here for this part?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. You come out. Let's do this one. On a hidden part of the island. Whoa. Sorelia looks out and over at this great open bay. Ship after ship seem to be smashed up on the coast. You didn't see this side from the ocean. This seems to be some graveyard of ships.
I didn't expect this.
Talk about a real treasure. Look at this sight.
And nobody's been here before? This is just sitting here all this time, a bunch of ships.
A bunch of ships. I wonder if it's because the bay shields it from view. It's gorgeous.
Combine this with everything else about this island, it really does feel like people aren't supposed to be here.
I guess. But we're here now. And like, it's all about exercising that freedom, right?
Yeah, I've never been good at following rules.
Who's gonna tell us to stop? Seriously.
Not a ghost. I'll be
Not a
it.
ghost.
Exactly. A voice rings out from the surroundings. It feels like they'd be in front of you, but to more, it's to the side, over here, as almost. Oh wait, it has to. Yes, almost somersaulting across the this mast. The familiar form of Queen Demine bounces across until finally landing over on top of the pole here, slamming one foot down and leaning over at the two of them. All about exercising that freedom, right?
Yeah. What are you doing here, Demine?
What are you doing here? Yeah.
She stands up again, and with that in mind, she once more leaps and kind of spins through the air and impacts onto this ship right here. And she kind of looks, come on, you haven't figured it out by now?
Yeah, that was my second theory. I'm disappointed that it wasn't Ghost.
I thought you'd be relieved it'd be someone that's not a ghost, especially someone like me. After all, I haven't hurt your old man.
I guess what matters is your intention.
She kind of stands and then sits down on the boat a bit, looking down over and seeing the two of you there as she kind of considers for a bit what to say. And then, I suppose, all of it really does come down to a question of freedom. As she stands up and makes her way down a little bit and like, tell me, Beretta, you said in that story time of yours that your goal was to make everyone free, to give everyone a choice.
Yeah.
Tell me, what would you define as freedom in that case?
The ability to make your own decisions, to do what you want to do, even despite your circumstances.
So by that course of logic, you would consider... She kind of moves on down. Not just freedom for the sake of what's capable within your means, but freedom beyond that too?
Yeah, I want everybody to be able to do what they want.
She claps her hands and then pops off down to the beach a little bit. That's so curious, so curious. But that makes me proud. I'm excited to hear that your goal is true freedom. And I appreciate it so much. She kind of makes her way across as she kind of looks. But if you truly desire giving everyone freedom like that, what would you do in a situation where one is... one lacks the choice to claim their own freedom, and there truly is no way to clear that away? If someone lacks this freedom, and they find themselves in a situation where they cannot claim it, it is unreasonable. Let me ask you, is that life worth living?
Huh. He thinks about that for a second. I suppose freedom of choice isn't freedom of consequences. And if you lack the freedom of choice, then life is worth living, if not only for the chance that you might get that choice eventually.
She kind of nods her head a little bit and
Yeah.
then considers for a moment as she's like,
Gaius takes a step forward at that. Yeah, that's right, Queen Demine. he like pats Brett on the shoulder. Wait until tomorrow, waiting for a new sunrise, waiting for a new breath of fresh air. It's all worth looking forward to. Who knows? Maybe life, circumstances will change. Maybe. Maybe someday that breath of fresh air will roll through and give you a chance at freedom.
Maybe someone.
she kind of turns over and like, but at the end of the day, freedom can only come to those who want it, correct?
Yeah. You're free to decide whether or not you want that freedom, I guess.
Right. She kind of nods her head. as she considers for a moment and then follows up on that. If anyone were to deny their freedom after it was handed to them, or in any way, anyone who would simply look at an opportunity to claim their own freedom and simply let that pass away, those kind of people probably don't deserve freedom in their own way. And with that in mind, I would argue in counter to that. Anyone whose actions to claim that freedom I respect, regardless of the means. No one in bondage should be judged for grasping for that freedom. Do you agree, Beretta?
Of course.
She nods her head. Then no more words are necessary. She stops and redirects forward to you, and she let me roll die something really quick. Oh, she's already locked in. I gotta drop that. Try again. I'm not one to talk often about all this stuff, but our conversations had me thinking. Regardless, I want freedom, and I'd hate to see someone else fall into a state of bondage, per se. So, with that in mind, your old pal, Queen Demean, is going to do her best to make sure you stay free to your last breath, Beretta. And with that, she seems to almost arc down low. And then in a moment, she springs forward. She's in your face within about a second, really. As she goes forward and you notice a palm thrust reach directly forward and slam into you. I need to roll with a...
You need to equip a swing, my friend.
Yes, I do.
And Beretta, you need to roll to die versus this.
Yes.
This seems good. Yeah, I can do that. Ooh. 19.
19. Oh boy, Beretta, yeah, you are hit in the chest and sent stumbling backwards, a palm thrust. You take 8 damage.
Ooh.
You're at 22.
That would have killed me.
Yes. Let me punch in everybody's HPs. And you stumble there. You see, you don't 100% understand her words, why she's going about this, but it's clear enough. Queen Demean intends to kill you at this exact moment.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay, everybody, give me your rolls to die.
I reroll mine or keep rolling
Yes, it's a drop and go.
Okay.
Guys, this is fucking ready.
Go.
Okay. There we go. Okay, so the first person to go in this instance would be Queen. I believe it'd be Queen Demean. Yes, it is Queen Demean.
Okay. In which case, she successfully manages to get a nice blow on Beretta, and then her eyes immediately turn over to Sorelia, and she gives the exact same kind of toothy grin, and then moves over and tries to kick her in the face.
Okay, give me a roll to do.
Oh,
Fuck! Ow! Yeah, tell me what happens.
that kick sends her skidding and flying across the water until she makes impact with a boat.
Oh boy! So which direction? Throw her.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes.
She goes directly. I imagine this is a kick like, okay, so sends flying there and whacks up against that boat up there.
Fuck! Sorelia bounces off the side of the boat and just hangs on barely. What the hell was that? She balances herself and sort of gets ready. Queen Demean, who goes next? Beretta, who are you controlling?
I'm controlling Beretta for now.
Understandable. Queen Demean, who goes?
I'll say, let's give it to Gaius, because Gaius is was the only one who was not knocked away in any way.
Yeah, Gaius is going to move forwards, and he is going to try to taunt you through his next action.
Oh.
Roll to die versus that.
Okay, let's see. Nope.
Okay, in this instance, your next attack has to hit Gaius. It's
All
got to
right,
be
sounds
targeted squarely on him. He moves in and slams you with his shield, actually forcing you a step backwards into the water. I gotta admit, I'm a little confused on why you're doing this. Freedom for them? You think you can set them free by what?
She turns over to Gaius, and her attention seems squarely drawn on him, and no. Freedom is currently what they have, but like good old Beretta said, it'd be a shame if they lost it.
He wants to make me earn it.
He exhales. You trying to kill him before that happens to him? They lose that freedom?
That's one outcome.
He
And-
blinks a few times.
Let me see. Okay, no, I think that means that it's someone else's turn now.
Yeah. Gaius thinks about that's one outcome, and he looks at you and that smile fades for a second. You gotta be fucking kidding me. He's gonna pass it off to Beretta.
Okay, Beretta's gonna go in with that red smash. Guess we're fighting for real this time.
Okay. Queen Demine, roll to die.
First one.
First one.
13, that hits.
Okay, that hits. Beretta, what happens?
I'll go with defense penalty for the flowering.
Okay, excellent. So, in this case, on your next defense, you roll one fewer dice. And following up on that, who goes next, Beretta?
Sorelia.
Sorelia's going to, oh boy, she's going to lock out a dice to make it over there in one. This is a great idea. Let's do yellow, yeah. She sprints up, wheels around with her knife, and then is going to try to stab, this doesn't clash. She simply stabs you.
Alright.
You take 9 damage. Just
Oh.
shank. I'm managing your health. Don't worry about it.
Okay, sure thing. Then yeah, she gets shanked. The knife kind of goes through and ends up cutting parts of her hair away as it goes, and she gets nabbed in the back as she kind of tries to dance around to the side, but still attention tied to Gaius in this way.
Okay, little man.
Little man moves over this way and then eats a banana and then throws a peel right here to the square left of Demine.
Excellent. Give me a roll to do.
Six.
Queen Demine, roll to die and lose. You lose 1d6. Roll to die minus 1d6. It isn't
okay.
enough. Even with the open defenses, the banana strat will not
Damn it.
work.
I stole the thing.
You might have stolen the thing a little bit. Everybody drop, go again, and Beretta,
right.
who you controlling?
Let's go with a Sorelia round.
Okay. Okay, Gaius. I'm just gonna pick this one. You get to pick one of those two, and then her yellow unlocks.
Yellow unlocked.
Queen.
No, it
Demine-
is locked.
Yeah, I just unlocked it. So yeah, pick between the 6 and the 3. Oh, Beretta, you're just having so much fun.
So fun.
Okay. So in this case, Beretta gets to go first.
Alright.
Beretta's gonna try to stab you, Queen Demine.
Alright.
Beretta
Oh, wow.
super does.
Yeah.
She is going to choose to weaken your defense.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. And you take 11 damage. Slice. Sword goes away. Enters the drawing stance. Then she's gonna pass the go to you.
Okay. So Queen Demine, in a rather bad situation, is going to attack Gaius, and let's see how that goes first. Oh wow, first
Okay.
one, 14.
First one, 14. Gaius?
Okay, so
Yeah.
I actually have something because I'm gonna lock out a dice.
Ooh, okay.
And let me lock out this one. Yeah, okay. Blue's locked out. So, Gaius successfully blocks with the shield, but Demine, almost kind of using that to her advantage, she's seeing leaped up to go kick, but as the block effortlessly manages to block the blow against her, she actually uses that to launch herself in the air like she did with those other creatures you saw before, to move past Gaius and start running. And you hear her whistle as she does that, and she keeps movement, and something happens.
Which one? Which one's getting marked?
Yeah.
Of course. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Gaius is like, huh. Okay, well, that went fine. Sorelia, you're up. Or wait, no. Wait, no, it's Queen Demine's turn. Who goes next?
Who's gonna go next? Let's see. Let's have Gaius go first.
Okay. Gaius is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 right to here. Or wait, nope, he can go 5. There we go. He moves up on you, and he is going to try to hit you again. Roll to die versus this.
All right. Oh, just enough.
Yes. And yes. Tell me what happens. How do you dodge, get out of the way, etc. And do you reprise?
Yeah, sure. She manages to kind of duck low and then move up and kind of like arcing back, ends up lifting her leg up and ends up kicking him in the chin to just send him back a little bit.
Ooh, okay. You're gonna push him away?
Yes.
Position him where you want.
All right.
So, as he flies backwards and impacts the sand, Sorelia, you are already below him and jumping off of him. Follow up. Do whatever you're gonna do.
She's literally, as he's getting pushed back, she's gonna like use him as a stepping stool, jumping off of his horns, and just go in for the shank.
Okay. Queen Demine, roll to die versus that.
All right. Let's go again, and
that,
I can unlock my blue before this because I used to roll to die without it. All right, let's go.
Okay, you get shanked. Brendan, how does it happen?
I assume she sees it coming at this point, although it's very quickly.
Yeah.
Sorelia kind of just breaks the defense because she's fighting with her hands, right?
Queen Demine?
Yeah.
Yes, she's fighting with her hands.
Yeah, so I guess she'll just break what would be like a high block and just plunges the knife into like her shoulder.
You're very, very actually shanked, Queen Demine.
Yeah, that hurts.
She doesn't mess around.
Yeah, holy shit. Okay, Queen Demine, or sorry, it was Gaius's turn. Gaius is going to choose Little Man goes next.
Oh, alright. 6. Old Man is going to use his gift, and he's going to climb on Queen Demine and try to cover her eyes.
Oh my god. I see.
Why do you roll so bad?
This is my life.
Queen
All
Demine,
right,
roll
let's
to die
see.
versus Monkey.
All right.
No.
All right, I grab the monkey and
No.
you know what? I'm gonna lock out a die here.
Oh, no.
And I'm going to do that to basically shove Monkey forward into Sorelia to try to push them back together.
I see. Sorelia, in this instance, it's actually your go. You still have a turn.
Yes, but now you have a little man in your face.
You got a little man in your face. What's the plan?
Can she maneuver around the little man?
You can. Little
get the
man will
backstab?
apply. The little man shield will apply a penalty, making this harder. In this instance, you will still need to roll for your backstab instead of getting it for free.
Okay.
Look, man, I don't know what to tell you. Dice, kind of cringe.
Okay,
that
roll to die
probably works,
versus
yeah.
that. Oh boy, yeah, you managed to negotiate your way around the little man hostage not working. And you swing your knife up and around, striking flesh, cutting through Queen Demine.
She just it's like a true prison shank at this point. It's just like
And at the end of the act, something happens.
Oh, no.
There's a loud ring and an explosion as from somewhere, cannons are fired and impact Gaius Golden Sun. Every square adjacent to him is turned into a fucking melting shard of glass. Gaius takes a wound. There is nothing else to it. He takes a wound. He disappears in the heat and the haze.
How do we unmark him?
And then the mark fades.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Hey, you get the impression that she can do this every act. So, start of the next act. Everybody drop and go.
He's not
All
alone.
of Gaius's HP for naught. See?
My other attack was yellow, right?
Yes, your other attack was indeed yellow. Yes, the best way to put it, Roma, is beefing a mechanic is an auto wound in some fights. Your boy Gaius has to choose what he's wounding. He's picking yellow, and he's regaining that much HP. Okay, that's not bad. It's not atrocious. 13? Okay.
Just a little cannon.
Just a little cannon.
And
Okay,
more
who are you
impressive
controlling this round,
charge.
Beretta? Or, Brennan?
Brennan, Beretta.
Yes. Good pick. Who rolled the highest? It is... Man, despite everything, wounded-ass
Yo,
Gaius.
Nah.
Gaius is gonna move closer, and he's not gonna go for the taunt this time. He is going to try to electrify his axe and hit you with it.
Oh, fun. Let's see how that goes.
Alright, let's see how that goes.
Oh, 19.
Fuck!
Nice.
Oh, wait, nope, that isn't... hold
Oh,
on.
gotta have a
That's not
1d6 on there. Oh,
yeah,
wait, was
let
that
me-
the
let me
bonus,
reroll
though?
this.
That was the 2 was the rolling bonus, right? Oh, but he needs his blue.
He needs
on
this
that, too.
blue. Let me try again.
All right.
Oh, fuck!
Ah, one off.
He swings his electrocuted axe, trying to drive it into you, but nope, not quite enough. Once again, Queen Amine, you may follow up freely after an attack.
She almost pirouettes out of the way, and then with that in mind, she's going to... Well, let's roll the die first. Oh! Okay. So, with that in mind, she almost kind of dodges past the axe, and then she grabs it in her hand, and with a thrust of her palm, almost knocks a joint on Gaius, making him drop the axe, and she spins around and returns that axe straight around and whacks Corellia in the shoulder with the
Oh, you're
lightning
sending
axe.
it to Cerelia? Okay.
Yeah.
She'll
She
roll-
basically dodged, grabbed the axe, spun it around, and whacked Cerelia with it, which is going to be 18 damage.
Okay, Cerelia's not doing so hot anymore.
HP is a pussy stat.
She
Am I
gets,
right?
yeah, HP's for weenies. She thinks that she takes over half her health in one hit. Oh boy, Gaius is gonna pass it to Little Man.
Little man is gonna try to do. Wait. What did they lock in as little man? Oh, sorry, no. Okay, I locked in banana. Okay, little man's gonna do. He's gonna squish a banana in his hand and throw it into Damin's eyes like pocket sand.
Pocket sand. Pocket nana.
This is a monkey dick smasher special.
Oh, the monkey miracle!
Monkey miracle.
This is a clash, however, with Queen Damine.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna matter.
Yes!
Oh, yeah.
Take 12 damage from the Little Man.
Incredible.
Okay.
Narrate away, Little Man.
Little man, he squishes a banana, all the banana goop and fruit juices in his hand. Damine looks over and is like, "What are you doing?" And then just gets,
Little Man, who goes next?
Who goes next? Beretta.
Oh, good, because she's so inspired by the tenacity of Little Man. She's gonna charge in, and she's actually going to situate herself right behind Little Man. and she's going to take him from behind as if they are dancing at a school dance, and she's going to shift them both around very gracefully so that they switch places. And as she spins, she's going to draw her original sword, the first one, and do her yellow. What was the yellow attack called again?
The yellow attack, lightning slash.
Lightning slash.
Yes. In this case, roll to do complex and add an additional d6 to the roll.
Yes, then I have to lock out yellow afterwards. Correct?
You have to lock out yellow afterwards, and this is indeed a clash. So this one has amazing damage potential.
Oh! That's a clash technically, but yeah.
Yes. Yes. Oh, so in this instance, you deal 20 damage as you teleport to the other side of her, and narrate away the slice in the first wound.
Yeah, almost as though she's navigating a crowded dance floor at this point, switching between partners. She moves between Sorelia, actually switching her out of the way too, and then teleports behind Queen Demine and gives her the lightning slash.
Oh my god. Okay, Queen Demine, first of all, you're gonna take your first wound, which means some shit happens. But before that, feel free to mark someone.
Okay. I know exactly who I'm marking.
Oh no. That's what I was expecting.
That's
Unfortunately, Sorelia moved.
Yes, that's extremely spicy. You get ready, and as you take the first wound, this mark appears on you. And Beretta, you have a split second to react.
Do I?
You do. You and Gaius do. Both of you, give me rolls to die, as this is going to impact down.
Right.
You saved us.
Okay, Beretta. In this case, as
my yellow's locked out anyway.
Yes. Oh yeah. Drop your yellow. And let's give you a new roll. Lock out that yellow, and then give me a new roll to. Sorry. There's a few things we got to do in order. Lock out yellow.
Lock yellow.
Then
roll
give.
To die.
Then roll to die for the purposes of selecting a new swing. So pick whichever you want.
Having fun.
And then give me another roll to die to avoid incoming cannon fire.
Right.
Oh shit, okay, Beretta, you're doing fine. You are going to take this much. You take 6.
Okay.
Gaius, you are going to take this much. No. Gaius is wounded again, and he goes flying backwards across the ground as there's just this explosion and another warping, distorting layer of heat through the sand. Everyone just watches as Queen Demine stands there. Something was wrong, though. Something was really wrong when you sliced through her. When you cut Queen Demine apart, you noticed something. What left her body wasn't blood. No, as you sliced through her form, it almost seemed to burn away slightly, distorting into mist or almost fireflies.
She is a ghost.
The heat rips across the battlefield, and Queen Demine, I'm going to reposition you for dramatic's sake.
Okay.
You're on the boat now.
She seems to be holding there and kind of holding a hand up and just kind of feeling across where the wound is. And then as the body almost seems to reform around that spot, she seems to feel contented herself. And can I wound something now?
Yes.
All right. Excellent. There it is. Finally. I'm feeling it now. After all that, the heat of that explosion, the swinging of the blades and everything, I can feel it all starting to slip away, just as intended. I feel like I can talk more. No longer I have to choose my words so carefully. Not feeling like my voice is locked away. It's perfect. This is freedom. She kind of stops and arcs over and almost falls off until she rightens herself again. She looks directly across and sees Beretta. Thank you so much. I always knew a pirate crew like you would be able to save your old mate. She ends up kind of stumbling down a little bit over time, and I feel like I could say my real name now without fading away.
It would be pretty lame if you fought me to the death with a name like Queen Demine.
My name is Lan Ying. She kind of stumbles off and splashes up down against the water as she holds herself and kind of redirects her energy a little bit more. I'm here because... And her voice seems to catch, almost like her throat is closed, and she's like, well, I'm afraid you'll have to figure out the rest on your own. She stops. If you can survive, that is. She stops and moves a little bit further up the beach. And then she, once more, puts her mouth up, or puts her hand up to her mouth, and she releases a bellowing whistle across, one that lasts louder and longer than all above. And Beretta, as the next act starts, as things once more pick up again, you recognize that call felt louder, and you think, oh no, that one might be a little bit more threatening than the other ones.
Big one. the big one.
You feel the big one approaching. This is extremely dangerous, very obviously. Let me get this rolling. Okay, what next? Come on, boss. She looks over to you, Beretta.
We certainly shouldn't be here, right?
Yeah, we've gotta... no, we gotta get away. Okay.
When she marked herself, did it hurt her? Or was it the wound before and then it stopped?
It did actually. Yeah, yes. No, it absolutely did hurt her.
All right.
Jay,
let's
question.
reconvene.
Was that a full wound or damage?
For what you took from the
for self-cannoning.
For self-cannoning, it's stacked with the wound you are already taking because of your other gift.
Yes, fair enough.
So yes. Everyone feels the mark on themselves. Beretta, what's the plan?
We're gonna circle her.
Oh boy.
If you guys trust me, I mean, I'm not gonna assume that.
Gaius, looks over to you, then back to her. Yeah, let's give it a shot. I don't know how much longer I can hold on, but he's straining. He's
Gaius
very
has got
wounded himself.
2 wounds?
He's got 2 wounds. He'll live through this, but barely.
Okay. I'd almost rather Gaius tries to take cover under one of the ships.
Okay. And Sorelli and Beretta take the bullets?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, well, who's going first, Beretta?
Let's,
Remember, you can do an all-out attack.
Nah.
Oh, yeah, all-out attack.
It's now time for an all-out attack. You're taking control of everyone?
It's time for an all-out attack.
So, Beretta, you get to control everyone during this act.
Alright, I'll roll for everybody to die. Yay.
Hey, Sorelli rolled good.
Beretta.
I
should
guys,
unlock
still
this,
freaking
right?
another thing. Yeah.
And of course, Gaius.
Oh, Gaius.
Gaius is not doing hot.
Time for Gaius to run away.
You could make it over to one of the ships if you locked out a dice.
I was going to, lock out. And he's not looking to do an action, just trying to get under a ship.
Yes.
To try and dampen whatever the shot is going to be.
Okay.
So we'll go with Gaius first.
Okay. Gaius is going to move him where you want him to move.
like him to go under the ship.
Don't forget you also control Wolf.
Yes.
Of
you
course,
control
Little Man. This is my only chance.
Yes, you can only control Little Man during an oh my god, all-out attack. Time to scream.
I don't want Little Man over there.
In order to properly close with Queen Demean, you have to, you and Sorelia will both have to lock out dice.
Yep, we will.
Little Man can make it.
Yeah, I'll lock out. Well, Little Man isn't marked, is he?
No, he's not.
Nobody will hit the animal.
Little Man does not count as a party member, thus is not a targeted. Little Man is like a Dragon Ball Tenkaichi summon thing.
You don't actually fight him.
Yeah.
Alright, Beretta will lock out. We'll keep Yellow unlocked because she is not relaxed. Or keep Yellow locked.
Yes.
I forgot to unlock it.
That's fine. Just leave it locked then, and you're going to position her there. And then, are you going to do anything to try to keep Queen Demean in place?
Yeah, we're grabbing. We
Okay.
are going to grapple, which is
You're going to roll for the grapple?
Yeah, which
the
is the most
biggest dick
demeaning.
play that you could possibly make.
We're gonna Cybermen.
Okay,
So
give me a roll to do, Beretta.
And let's pray for a monkey miracle and shoot our banana gun in spurts to try and distract Queen Demean from these grapples.
Okay, so basically we're gonna do this in order because shit could go wrong with Beretta's part and Sorelia could theoretically pull it out. So Beretta, first, roll to do.
Oh,
Okay,
Oh, that was
roll to
good.
die.
Oh, first one.
Okay,
14.
so you managed to grapple onto Queen Demean. And then the Sorelia turn. What do you want Sorelia to do?
she is also going to. We're dogpiling.
Oh boy, you're gonna dogpile Queen Demean.
Yep.
Okay. Give me a. It's technically a backstab, I guess. So Sorelia's just gonna grab you. Then monkey turn.
Geez, we did what we wanted to do. Little Man, just scream.
Roll to scream.
Okay.
Monkey Miracle 2!
Little Man sits on the shore and screams as loud as he can. Okay. That's hysterical. Okay, so, God Christ. Here come the fucking shots. In this instance, Sorelia is going, Sorelia and Beretta, you are going to just take these.
Yeah.
Gaius, you're gonna roll to die versus this. You don't have to roll high. That will actually do as the
DC
shot
5.
hits the ship above him. You two, you're each gonna take one of these. Queen Demean, give me 2 rolls to die.
Oh, okay. Let's see then. That's 16
Okay.
and 16.
Oh my god. Okay. In this instance, both Beretta and Sorelia are gonna wound first. Let's do
So
this.
I think I know how to flavor this then.
Yeah.
As they come around, they both grapple on, and then Queen Demean just laughs and then kind of arcs down, and she lifts both of them up off the ground with that same kind of movement she did where they're all running around the forest. And then she collapses back into the water, and they both land on top of her. And then the cannons come down.
And then bam! Bam! One shot after the other. Beretta, pick what you're wounding.
Blue.
Queen Demean, you are going to be wounded from this, obviously. The shots rip through the air, and the shots rip through the air, and in the background, as it happens, paying off on that crit 20, you feel something coming your way. She picks you up, lifts you into the way, and he's there. He has your back. Little Man.
He's always there.
He screams,
Monkey miracle.
and he throws a banana on top of the pile. effectively does nothing but leave the little man's apart. As shot after shot impact the beach, turning everything into a roaring tidal mess. You are thrown this direction, that direction, scattered to the winds. You hold on for dear life as the tides rush away. Queen Demine, you find yourself standing here. A hole has been blown clear through a chunk of your body, and it continues to burn away. Sorelia, heavily wounded, crawls her way up the side of the boat. What the hell did you say your name was again?
She turns over. What, you not listening or something? Lan Ying.
What? She drags herself up out of the water. Any pirate worth their salt knows that name. But
What did you say? You said something like, old rusty-ass, 100-years-old beliefs about piracy. A little mean, don't you think?
how she, like, either my head's ringing too bad, or yeah, you're the spitting image of the pirate queen.
She puts her hand on her hips, but then one of the hands just slips in through the hole, and she pulls it away and realizes now that hand's burning, and she just kind of like shrugs at it. Suppose so. Didn't have a giant hole in me in legend, I hope.
I know this might not be the most appropriate time to talk about this, but this is gonna be a hell of a story.
Sorelia pulls herself up. Like, you all are feeling so wounded, you have a second to sit and chat before the shit resumes. She like rights herself. The ringing sort of suppressing itself. Hell of a story, yeah. How is this possible?
He thinks a bit, seeing the hole and thinking and talking a little bit more.
Yeah, the wound is in place. You're at 2 now.
She considers, and she tries to think of a few words that come into her head. What can I say? I think you'll find your answer with... A name kind of catches in her throat. There are 2 more like me. She kind of turns over and looks at you, and then kind of turns over. And then there's that other bastard. But that's all I've got. She kind of crawls up. You both got some real spirit on you.
She picks herself up. 2 more like you. You're telling me you've been here for hundreds of years? This is where you went? Cerelius takes another step forward, borderline defiantly.
Yeah, she kind of looks directly across. That's right. Disappeared. Never to be seen again. Never caught. Always imagined she was shifting away with some other ships all out into the night.
I thought Lancia might have caught you, executed you in secret. Everyone on the seas looks up to you, and you're hiding on an island like this?
Hiding, huh? She kind of thinks about that. If I could leave, you really think I'd stay on an island like this for this long? She kind of like goes and picks up Sorelia and looks directly across. And to clarify, anyone would love to claim that they killed me. She kind of sets you straight up, and you're kind of balancing a bit on the planks there. And so you'd be one of the best pirates alive if you killed me. I don't know who'd believe you. She steps back and turns over to Beretta. You've both got what it takes to be on this island. That's the problem. That's why we gotta do this. She kind of stops back and forth. I'll be honest, I'm not trying to save you. But she kind of turns over and sees Beretta too. But you gotta grasp for freedom, don't you?
I guess it's only fair, and I can only appreciate you letting us try.
Sorelia stumbles backwards, swaying uneasily on her feet. You all are like end of Metal Gear Solid 4, like
Yeah, totally.
holding on to life just a little bit. Earlier, you asked Beretta what her image of freedom was. What's yours? Why are you fighting us so hard? How can this possibly... She looks at the hole in your side. Set you free. Sorelia sort of realizes all at once what's happening here. Oh, no.
You said about the garbage cans. We're doing them a favor, right?
She moves up and kind of stretches her body a bit to see if she can move and shift things around a bit. And then she's just like, well, freedom, huh? She kind of turns over. You know, I don't think it's anything too complex. At the end of the day, 100 years, a couple centuries haven't changed it too much. She kind of, messing around with my crew, being able to go wherever I want, do whatever I want, and take down anyone who wants to stop me. That's the freest you could be. That's the freest you could be in your life. She kind of redirects right now. I'm executing that freedom right now. She kind of looks over in front and behind.
What happened to your crew?
She thinks about that for a bit. And then she kind of goes silent. And then gets that big smile on her face. I don't know, they're talking to me right now, asking so many stupid questions.
Sorelia sighs and takes a step back.
You don't like the direction I'm steering this ship, you better come take the wheel from me. You're more than capable of that, she turns over and looks at Sorelia. Miss Irate.
Sorelia fucking sticks out her lips and like blows a fucking raspberry. Looks over to Beretta. What do you think, Captain?
Remember what I said about freedom of choice not meaning freedom of consequence?
Kind of nods.
You're free to do whatever you want, Queen. But part of the world that I'm trying to build involves somebody who's willing to be free enough to make sure that everybody is able to be free forever.
She shifts over and kind of faces Beretta now, and then just like, come on then.
That's what you want. Who am I to deny you your freedom? And she rights herself up a little bit and she grabs at her sword.
Oh, boy. And with that, yeah, Sorelia scratches the back of her head. No way around it. She, slumps to the side, pulling out that fucking knife. Through thick and thin, right?
Thick and thin. This is pretty thick.
She preps herself, sort of straightens her body. I unfortunately attached myself to someone who's gonna pick a fight with anyone who wants to take away that freedom. She turns, looking at Queen Demine. You think you're a good pirate?
I was a good pirate, yeah.
Sorelia kind of smiles. Well, I learned the other night that a pirate without a crew is just some kind of a sea thief. She tests the weight of it, tossing it back and forth.
She kind of widens that smile up.
So, I think the least we could do is send you off with a crew. She takes a step forward and pulls out that jug of whiskey and throws it to Beretta.
Oh no, not again.
Sorry, it's the captain's duty to do that. Can't take this one for you.
All right, thing. Everybody, she crawls over.
Damine sits down on the board, letting her legs dangle off between the hole there.
She takes her swig.
Damine takes one as well and takes a drink. Hey, tell me a story, why don't you? Come up here. She actually waves over at Sorelli. You tell one this time. You snuck out a story time 2 times now. I want to hear it.
She shifts over. Really? You want to hear one from me? Sure, fine. She kicks her legs over the side. This is a story of the Golden Storm. She looks down. Fastest ship in all of Gylardia with the meanest crew. We never did anything too exciting. Not when we were a crew together. Mostly just rob folks, but we lived nice and free. She, sort of trails off. Then, we ran afoul of the Gylardian Navy. Did our best, fought our absolute hardest, but everything seemed like it was doomed to an end. She starts kicking her legs. Fucking singed to shit. Here, hand me the whiskey.
Damine then actually passes it over to her.
Sorelia downs one. Some little bastard we wound up underestimating got the better of us. We'd outperformed the fleet for years. Who's to say that some kid with a single ship could do any better than us, a trained group of pirates?
Aurelia, for my own curiosity.
Looks over.
What was his name?
She thinks. I guess these days it'd be Admiral Atreus.
Thought so.
Spits.
I
Somehow
dated his
managed.
daughter once.
Huh? He has a kid?
No, it's complicated.
Nah, he managed to outperform us just by tracking down a resupply point. I don't think you'll find a more dishonorable bastard in the entirety of the seas, but I think that made the captain take a liking to him. You know
Yeah,
this
sounds great.
You know this oath we're swearing right now?
Hmm?
He swore one to that kid. He looks away. Honorable blood brothers or whatever. I couldn't stand the sight of it, so I ran away, turned my back on it. She takes another swig of the whiskey. Being a dog for Gylardia, swearing ourselves to some pencil pusher that manages to outperform us, that's some bullshit. That ain't freedom.
Damine stops a bit and then hang on, let me bring that back. And then she stops and then looks and is just kind of like, yeah, I wouldn't consider that freedom either. You know, I heard most of my old crew ended up signing off with the Rausian Navy after everything went down.
They sure did.
Oh. She actually kind of looks. What do they say about my story?
She, Sorelia looks down. She peeks an eye over at Beretta, one eye shut, winking slightly. I get the feeling all of our tales look awfully similar. She taps her hands on the side of the boat. They say that you left when the going was good, and afterwards, things just weren't the same without you. Beretta, hearing those words in respect to you is like a fucking knife
That's
to the
that's
side.
the knife. Yeah. That's what I want. Beretta's lip quivers.
Queen Demine goes over and grabs Beretta and pulls her a little into the pile. Look, you're making her a little sad. Come on.
Unfortunately, I don't really believe in beating around the bush. Part of my freedom's being able to express myself, right?
True.
That's right. You get the right. She pulls Beretta back up, like sitting straight up.
She looks over to the side at Demine. No, every single person that that followed you wound up splitting off. Many joined the Rausian Navy and didn't quite fit in. A majority of them were executed for insubordination, and the ones that got away turned into privateers.
She kind of thinks about that.
You led the biggest pirate fleet the world's ever known. Not many people could go from that life to a life of bending the knee.
She kind of thinks about that and looks over to Beretta and then kind of looks over to Sorelia, and she thinks a bit. And she kind of leans back and puts her hands behind her head and leans against the branch. As she leans back, you both notice that her legs have fallen off by this point.
Oh, jeez.
As she kind of leans back. Then I suppose the same goes for you two, huh? She kind of looks up as eyes go between one or the other. I'm sure life hasn't been the same for the people that you left behind. So why don't you just never get stuck on this island like I did?
Fortunately, that's a variable that I never really accounted for.
Cerelia's face screws up. She's good at giving, not so good at getting.
Oh, don't worry. It took me centuries to figure this out. I'll give you a little head start. She kind of chuckles to herself, and then her face kind of shifts back one more time, as she's just kind of like, good to know you're important, huh?
Cerelia, entire face screws up again. Yeah, I guess so. Looks back over to Beretta. The people that I left behind, I don't know if I'm going back for. How about you?
I don't think it's too late for me.
Wow. Cerelia actually stands up. As someone who I think it might be a little too late for. She yanks Queen Demine up, still an imposing figure, even with legs mostly missing, and sort of like places her up on her feet, taking a step over this way. You sort of stand there, like braced against the boat. Cerelia moves over to Beretta. Well, if it's not too late for you, still not too late for her in a way. She looks over to Beretta. What do you say? See the old pirate queen off.
I think we owe it to her.
The two just watch you, Queen Demine.
Sorry about that. Got a message I had to answer, but repeat the prompt for me.
Yes.
That.
They're like, it's hey, why don't we see the old pirate queen off?
Okay. She kind of like, ooh, really? What you got? Gonna shoot me out of a cannon or something?
Huh. Looks over to Beretta.
You got a last will and testament?
Anything we should pass on to the world?
She actually kind of thinks a little bit about that. And then, well, my crew's long dead. I'm a footnote in history now. So, I've come to peace with everything, except the fact that I don't like being here. So how about, instead of passing along anything for me, how about you both just... She kind of readjusts herself on there and then kind of thinks, and a bit, you notice that something almost seems to crackle and sort of form back up really quick. You notice that a bit of that energy almost burns back and starts reforming in something. But complete legs would be impossible to reform
Yeah.
at this rate. But instead, an almost scorched bone structure begins as one leg kind of semi-formed and another one that sort of exists with a bony foot steps down onto the boat itself. As she sort of like, simple, really. Just take the title of captain from me. Anyone could come up and duel it for me if they wanted to. It was an open title, but no one ever did. I'd like to retire. How about that?
Let's get you off this rock then.
And the crew of Lan Ying will consist for even longer after me.
I won't forget what you taught me.
Good. She kind of readjusts there, and then she kind of arcs down, and hope you like that sword, kid. She prepares as this sort of energy starts to almost form and swirl around her, as she almost bursts out of it, leaving behind it as a fog cloud, moving forward in a singular fluid motion as she leaps up and goes down for a chop.
Here we go.
All right.
It's the end. Everybody give me your rolls to die. Give me a roll to die to respond to that, Beretta. Oh boy. Yep, there's the slice. It cuts through you and leaves you with, I think, 1 HP, Beretta.
Oh wait, I got wounded, so I need to.
You need to reroll your health.
I need to roll my health. Yeah. How do I do that? I would've died
That would be a
if-
roll to die.
Yeah, give me a roll to die.
So if you count that first one as your health, that would give you 9 HP after locking in red, which would leave you at 1.
Yes, so you are at 1 HP, Beretta. Okay, 9 HP, excellent. Sorelia, okay, let's figure out your health. Oh, Sorelia's doing awesome, it turns out. Okay, 15 for her. Okay, everybody drop and give me a roll to do. Give me them rolls to die.
All right. Nice.
Eh.
Ooh.
All right. Well, in that case, Queen Demine will then choose to, after going at Beretta, she leaps across this hole and lands down in front of Sorelia, and she almost punches her straight in the gut, kind of launching her a bit back, just a few steps, not a full strength before.
Give me
At least
that
that's
roll
what
to
we're gonna
do.
try. Oh, yup.
Oh God. Hold on. Let's grab Sorelia. Where is your? Oh, this is a clash. Excellent. Okay. Tell me how you wound Sorelia.
Well, as I said, she kind of gets punched in the gut, and Sorelia feels all the wind kind of knocked out of her as she stumbles down and falls back and hits hard against the back of the boat.
Thump. She touches down. Who goes next?
Directly to Beretta. As I said, you're gonna have to take it! The crew's
tough.
legacy will be ruined if I just gave it away!
Even without legs.
Sorry.
Yeah, let's swing.
Okay. Oh boy, roll to die versus that.
Okay, let's see.
Oh boy.
Nope, so that's 6 damage. I rolled earlier, that means that Queen Demine is down to 2.
2 HP. Okay. Next up, it would be Sorelia's turn.
I'm going to make that a flowering strike.
Ooh, okay. Hit the button. Which one? Is it defense or offense?
Defense, because even if I take away her offense, she's gonna kill me in one hit anyway.
Excellent. Okay. Sorelia is going to move in. She's gonna. Oh, she can't get behind you, so she's gonna move over here. This is a clash. Oh!
Ooh! Oh,
Clash,
finally.
my friend. Sorelia is going to. She runs up, picks up the knife, and swings through you at once, Queen Demine. Actually touching down on the other side, verge of death herself, and like eyes partially cut, blood running down her forehead. She sort of balances, Aren't you getting awfully full of yourself, though? Calling yourself the captain. Things have changed in the last 200 years, Queen. The captain's someone you swear yourself to, and she motions her head over to Beretta. Pretty sure I swore myself to her, and so did you just minutes ago. She flashes you a big smile.
She kind of like, well, I guess Damien swears to Beretta, and now you're Lan Ying. Congratulations.
She gets this big smile and sets back in. Okay, everybody drop and go again. Queen Damien, I believe that's your last wound.
Yes, it is, which means she drops and then down to 1 HP.
Yeah.
She wounds, but then also, because she's wounded, she can unlock everything with her last HP. There we go. As
She proves herself. Give me
yeah.
that roll to die.
All right, then she is going to roll the die. Let's see. Okay, what is she? All right, yeah. She
Okay.
and she's going to you know what? She's going to lock out a die so that this hits both of you.
Oh,
Makes
boy.
sense.
As she goes to either side and then grabs both of you by like the arms and tries to rip you forward and toss you both off the boat.
Okay, give
The
me
first
a roll.
one-
Oh,
Beretta.
no.
Second
no.
one's against Aurelia.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh boy. Yeah, Beretta, roll to do.
Freaking crit for crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll to do, you said?
Yes. Or sorry, this would be a die versus
Okay.
the crit. Is the 20 versus Aurelia or Beretta?
I said it was versus Beretta first.
I
So
see.
I mean,
Oh.
Aurelia will win the clash by the looks of it, but
Oh boy. Oh boy, here's what happens then. So you grab them both and try to throw them off together?
mhm.
Oh man. Okay, so you swing them together and this will ping you for the last point of damage. So you pick them both up, swing them together, and Beretta, you can feel this. You're going flying backwards and you will be knocked the fuck unconscious by this. And Sorelli is on the verge of death at the same time. And as you go, Sorelia like looks back at you. Trust me.
Yeah.
She flashes you a big smile.
It's
Okay.
only fair I did make you blow yourself up.
Here's to stabbing you in the front then. She kicks off of your body, pulling the sword from your side, and just swings through Queen Damien, sending you splashing into the water unconscious.
Good night.
Queen Damien?
She feels her body starting to disperse and split apart as she kind of looks over and sees Beretta hit the ground and then kind of sees, oh, she'll live. And then kind of turns around and then sees Sorelia. Good job, Pirate of the Future.
Listen. She takes a step forward. I'm barely even a pirate. But she like looks across and back to Beretta. Right now I've kind of got a crew, so that's something. She turns and looks over to you. When you died, so too did the age of piracy. You say you're a footnote in history? Nah, you're a bookend.
She kind of sits down or she doesn't really sit down, but more her body starts falling apart as she kind of hits down, adjusts herself directly, and kind of just leans over and looks out at the sea itself. Well, that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
She,
Unfortunately, a new age is dawning.
she kind of like What are you gonna call this one, huh? The Age of Piracy, then what's this?
Well, I don't think I have much of a choice, she says, looking down, and then thinks about that, looking back at Beretta. Choice, huh? She relaxes back. I'm gonna count on that wish of hers. Let's call this... yeah, an Age of Freedom.
Sounds pretty cool. With that, her arm seems to kind of fall and shift off into that as well. You enjoy your Age of Freedom. I'm gonna be bones in the ocean, right where I belong.
You got any last words for her?
She kind of looks directly down and
Do you want to basically here's what I want to do.
yeah.
Cut away so
Yes.
that they can be tactically deployed later.
Absolutely. That's what I think. She kind of looks, yeah, I've got a few.
And with that, time passes on the bow of the ship, and Beretta, eventually your eyes peek open as Little Man has pulled you free.
Actually,
Yep.
before Beretta wakes up, could we do a thing?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Beretta's unconscious now.
Oh, which means it's the
Was that a
perfect time.
condition?
Which means it's the perfect time.
Yeah. Beretta, it's the perfect time for you to have another dream.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here, let me.
I like those.
Yeah.
All right, Jay, I'll take care of this.
Yeah, you
So,
got this.
Beretta, you wake up again, or you wake up in a dream, and what a strange way to put it, but that's exactly how it feels. This isn't the same beach, though. Obviously, this is somewhere else. A different beach, perhaps, on the island. Maybe the one near your house? It's not entirely sure. In fact, no, this feels like you turn around and you think you can see the sights, but it feels further up. This is a portion of the island hundreds and hundreds of years ago, back when the beach was even further out from this spot. The shores were even extended longer and longer, and this is truly a magnificent beach. There seems to be some sort of commotion in a direction, and you just kind of seem to wander along the beach for a bit until you get to a little campfire, and you overhear a bunch of people talking, and merriment continues as they once more all sing a song together. And with that, there seems to be something kind of hanging in the air. At a certain point, everyone gets up, and one person is kind of left on the beach, and she looks out at the ocean, kind of gazing over and seeing everything as it was, everything assembled around all of the ships that are ready to sail off. But you get the impression they'll be sailing off with one less passenger. As standing up, she kind of brushes off and looks back over to the settlement assembled back, the shambling remains of something that once was a large encampment of some sort, further up the island. One of the crew members kind of runs up and asks, hey, boss, what is it? You sure you don't want to come with us? She stops, only being left with something of a skeleton crew. The rest of the assembled pirates all sort of, well, at this point, barely even pirates. The last of the ship had really and fleet had sort of kind of disperse. No, get going. I can't just abandon this place that easily. After all, if everything goes wrong with your journey, you gotta have a home to come back to, right? She gives him a smile, and they kind of nod. But at this point, she'd already felt the hooks dipping into her back. But that was fine. This place might trap her here. She might be stuck, never able to leave. But if she could succeed, if she could make this place work, even with that, sacrificing her own life, sacrificing her own freedom, there would always be a little ounce of freedom left for the people on those ships. A place to call home, a pirate's haven. These are the thoughts that seem to stick in her mind. So long as that crew comes back, in the end, it'll all be worth it. She looks proudly at those boats ready to sail off. These clinging final memories seem to remain with you in some way. They sting in a certain particular spot, which in your kind of addled mind right now is hard to really place. But as she turns over, she seems to smile and begins walking back towards the island. As she goes, the form almost seems to fade. And as it does, you feel it. You feel inside of yourself that cap kind of release as a bit of that person spreading and dispersing almost seems to slip away, some of it left with you, as you feel yourself getting a little stronger.
Hey, Beretta,
That-
what stat do you want to increase?
Sight to see.
Okay,
That,
let's pump that blue.
with that, you feel the passage of time almost seem to speed up until the days and nights are like flickering blinks. The water quickly encroaching and slowly eating the sands, like something almost dripping slightly down a pipe. A bit of water washing away the island, until, catching up to present, you feel those waves brushing up against the back of your head,
Yeah, and
a little man poking at you.
you actually, hold on. The following few moments are like a daze almost. You remember getting up and a discussion of like, oh, where do we take her? You mumbled something, and it takes a while, but finally your head clears a little bit. It must have been the repeated cannon fires and the fact that Cerelia kicked you really hard in the chest when she bounced off of you.
Yeah, she down smashed me.
She meteor smashed you off the stage. You got footstooled. And like your mind recogitates as you find yourself. You hear actually a familiar voice. I don't think we can make it up that ladder, actually. Maybe over... Yeah, no, that sounds pretty good, actually. Yeah, it'll be a nice nature hike. Oh, everything hurts. Come on, it's fine. And then an eek-ook. And you find yourself finally coming back to, with this one carrying you. As you find yourself to the head of these great stairs, you looped around the backside of the island, your vision finally clearing. As you move your way up, you're being carried by someone large and strong.
Big and strong. A big man.
Yes. A big man. You think for a second before you look around and realize that there is a ponytail in your face.
Did I died?
Huh? Oh, you're up. Actually up. You wanna get down? Are you good? You wanna keep riding?
I'm fine with the ride.
Okay. Just for now. That's fine. It's
Just for now. She kind of leans forward.
William's like, listen, I said I'd carry her. She's my daughter after all. Nah, can't trust you with that bum hip. Gaius is like, no, I could do it too. Like, I might be hurt, but carrying a person, that's easy as pie. Nope, don't trust you either. You're on the verge of death. So are you. Nope. William moves up. Beretta, are you okay?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I was tied up in one of those ships. She's been really protective of you while you were asleep. Looking over to Cerelia, not letting anyone close, pretty much. So,
Probably
Cerelia
feels
turns
bad
on.
because she kicked me into the ocean.
I might feel a little bad about that. She sort of trails off. Look, I'm glad you're okay, mostly. You're doing fine, right? You're not sick or anything. Your head's feeling okay, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't even die this time.
Okay, that's good. Good work back there. She was
You
happy
too.
when she went.
What did she say? I kind of wish you could have been there.
She sort of smiles. Hangs her head back. You're gonna make me say more of that mushy stuff, right?
I am just a delicate flower that needs to be watered.
She said she's looking forward to the new age. She
Oh, yeah?
scratches the side of her nose. This time she's not going to be watching from the side, an island like this. She's going to be watching you from above. Points up at the sky. And in the, as time has passed on this island, you start to notice them a little more clearly. Those long stripes of color that exist well up above. Yeah, she also said we're really strong and cool and stuff, so that was good.
That's a given. She didn't need to say that.
And she, so like, go us, I guess.
Yeah. I meant to say something before I got knocked out.
What?
How you said it was too late for you?
Yeah.
I was thinking about what Gaia said, about as long as there's another day, another breath, all that jazz. I don't think it's ever too late. As long as you wait enough days.
She sort of sighs and looks back at you. She's gonna roll some fucking dice. Hit this button. Oh, right, she can only roll blue. She is literally locked into her functional pragmatist optimist stat. Oh boy, you say that to her as... Oh boy, hold on. You all move down to here. Back onto a very familiar beach. Grab this. It's the beach. There we go. Good enough. Grab those ones and these ones. There we go. Okay. You managed to clear the woods. Sorelia's still carrying you, and she sort of sighs, seeing a familiar beach. Okay. I don't think you're wrong. She sort of grumbles. Like, that resonance deep in her throat. It's almost like a confused resignation. I didn't want to get close to anyone like my old crew because of how bad they hurt me. Yeah, she sort of trails off. So... guess I have given up hope, though. She sort of spits those words, and Beretta, you feel a flare of temper, suddenly. I've given up hope for them. And then her face splits back into a big smile. But I guess you've kind of shown me that there's nothing wrong with hoping for something better, right?
Yeah, and the one thing I learned in that whole big dumb story is that you don't need to do it all by yourself either. So if you don't have enough hope, I think I've got too much.
Sorelia's face sets, her back screws up, and it's kind of funny. Sorelia's shaking like she's scared right now. Ain't no way around that. You are probably the only person who sees or feels that.
You're getting excited again.
She nods and goes, okay. Okay. And with that, you can't quite see her from the front. You hear a call. Actually, from down the beach. Cicada's going quiet. You hear two people actually shout out to you. There they are!
Ah, excellent.
And then Hay runs forward. Oh, Sorelia, are you crying? No, I'm not crying. You realize you can't see her from the front. Yeah, something felt really weird about those fear shakes.
And probably crying because of all this pain you must be in. She pokes at
Yeah.
one of the wounds.
Definitely
No, she's not crying. We're just sweating.
Yeah, no, I'm just sweating from all my cardio.
Yeah.
Nothing shameful about crying. Come on now.
It appears you've gotten back okay. Do you need medical attention?
Yes. But
Nothing
also,
a little good night's
I'm s-
sleep will be good for.
I'm also still undefeated against ghosts.
Huh?
It's a really cool story, and somebody told me not to open up with my best story, so I'll tell you another time.
Come on. Let's get you somewhere to heal. Hay starts scooting around, and Sorelia continues moving forwards. William's like, well, that's good. I guess it's almost dinner time, right? Gaius perks up. Yeah, food would be nice. Hay
Have you
looks.
eaten today?
I don't think I've eaten at all today. You all look at each other like, huh? Oh. And before too long, you find your way over to the inn, and then finally to a different destination. You eat a big meal. And then let's do this one for the end. Yeah. Yeah, this one works. One more character will be here for this. Yep. Bump. And where are you? Yeah. You eat a big meal, and then eventually afterwards find yourselves over here. In this sort of cool night air rising to meet you, matched by the warmth of the hot spring.
Yes.
Okay, everybody. Feel free to get in, do whatever you're gonna do. I'm gonna be outside. If you're gonna drink in here, be absolutely safe. I'm limiting you to 1 bottle of booze total. Sorelia looks down at herself. Ah, that's a shame, actually. I'm just covered in bottles of booze.
One is more than enough to get me sloshed.
Yeah, make sure you're safe about this. I will come in and check on you. Okay, have a good night. He closes the door behind
The
her.
moment Ami closes the door, there's a leap.
Splash.
The hat is left on the surface, and then once more rising like a shark's eyes and just kind of watches everyone else.
What are you, a kid? Come on, don't jump in the thing.
Why not?
Submerges, shifts around like a crocodile.
What are you, an old lady? She just kind of laughs and leans back, and then dumbass kind of comes in. I haven't been able to get inside of the. Immediately they start melting.
You should probably do this more often, especially with how
but
hard you
just-
guys work.
just usually, yeah. They just kind of look
Hey,
across.
Tay is in the corner, just looking off into the distance. What? What's going on? Come on, join everybody else. She turns around. It feels like the island has grown kinder. Huh? What do you mean about that? It seems like part of the curse here is lifted. Oh, looks over to Beretta. Guess we did a good thing.
Oh, Zyzen kind of leaves forward. You actually ended up figuring some stuff out, didn't you?
I guess we're in the decursing business. My sister's going to be so jealous.
Beretta turns around and looks at everyone in the group. Yeah, well, there's certainly a lot of curses going on here. I tell you, you all seem to be experts on it. I mean, what, with you apparently beating up some ghost, Hay over there just being just a wonderful little good luck charm.
He blinks and smiles.
Yeah, you guys have been spending a lot of time together.
Oh, yeah, it's felt great. I haven't felt itchy. I've been able to find my sword again. I can go at every meal doesn't taste sour. It's great.
Wow. Who did you piss off?
If I invoke the name, I get another curse. That's so...
Sorelia throws an arm around Beretta, but yeah, we dealt with some pretty big deal ghosts.
Yep. Made peace. Made friends.
Made friends.
Made a full pirate crew.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a new title too, right?
I mean, you did, I guess.
That's not fair. I wasn't even a pirate to begin with.
Sorelia floats backwards. Well, the age of piracy's come to an end to begin with, so why don't you figure out what that new title is and means? You're trusted by somebody pretty important.
It's true. I used to be a king, you know.
Really?
Yeah. I don't really feel like a king, though.
What? Feeling like something else instead? Cowboy again, maybe?
No, not a cowboy.
You feeling like royalty? She says, spitting up water.
Like really poor royalty. Kind of like poor royalty that needs to re-earn their throne.
Floats back over.
I don't know. I'll think of something.
Why not, Sorelia thinks? Some kind of a sea king.
Heck yeah, sea king.
Sorelia blinks a few times. Wait a second. Hold on. You're in the business of dealing with ghosts, right?
I guess so. I didn't mean to be. I was
they
really
follow
more
you.
trained.
They seem to follow you everywhere. You said she's like a good luck charm, right? Motioning over to Zaizen.
Yeah.
Well, you're like a bad luck charm. Pats you on the shoulder.
She smiles.
Yeah, you just
real bad luck charm. She brings it all out. Seriously, I haven't felt so unlucky since I've been interacting with you.
That's kind of cool.
She, like, Sorelia thinks about this pretty hard. Yeah, it wasn't until you showed up that well, my cover was completely intact until you showed up, and I thought I was going to make a killing on this place. Plus, the boat was intact. None of the ghosts were giving us trouble.
That's it. We're right up.
And I lost my title as boss.
A blight on the environment.
Wherever you go, trouble just seems to follow close at hand.
At least it'll make for good stories.
You know what they call people like that.
What?
She trails off. What's the word for it? Leans over to Zaizen.
Oh, what? You mean, look, I can't read minds or anything like that. I have my own definition, but what's yours? What are you trying to get from me?
She's taken aback for a second. Come on. You've lived far longer than either of us. Gesturing between the two of them.
You've got to be ancient.
Someone that goes across the landscape creating problems. What's the word for that?
Legends?
Looks back over. You feeling legendary?
Not yet, but I'm gonna be.
She just lets out a grunt and seems satisfied with the answer. Scooting back away under the water.
And antagonists. Are you an antagonist, Beretta?
Somebody.
Sorelia floats up and around. The word that I usually would use for you is motherfucker, but at the same, she realizes she said motherfucker while disguised as Sorelia and Camellia, and then just, but.
What?
You've been really rude recently.
It's my sore throat.
You said something about blowing a cover? Did your roof fly off or something? I can fix that.
Yeah, the roof of my inn room definitely blew up, but I fixed it on my own because I'm
You're on your own with this one.
okay. Listen,
Yeah.
I was trying to finish up a thing that I was saying.
Zyzen kind of leans over. Hey, I don't think it's Beretta who's blowing cover. Just
What?
like it's not Beretta who's beaten me. Zyzen looks off into the distance, deeper into the island. What's going on with this place?
Do you want us to fill you in?
Please.
Sure, fine, okay. Floats back around. Floats over to Beretta. Okay, troublemaker, over this way.
Yes. Light
We're gonna-
on the hot springs.
Yes, we're
Be
gonna.
careful, I might ruin them.
she floats on her back, moving through the water. Come on, step into my office.
You have an office?
Yeah. Establishes herself over here. And then floats
so
up
spacious.
floats up around the edge.
Tell Auntie Zizi about your fun adventures.
So, you believe in ghosts?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Well,
I
that
didn't
makes
think that would be a very hard sell.
That makes this part of the story a lot easier.
Oh, you probably know her. She's really old like you.
Huh? I think you're misunderstanding how old I am, Beretta.
1,000?
2000.
5,000?
No. She, I met someone who I could call like 5,000. They certainly give off the energy, but she, kind of like waves her hand over and is just like, look, I've barely reached a century. I'm way younger than that. Not even half
Oh.
a century, guys. Come on.
Well,
So-
I'm
so-
surprised.
She claps her hands 3 times. Tell me, what's going on? As much as I'd love to talk about myself, now's not the time.
Well, Sorelia looks over to Beretta. Is Beretta going to tell Zyzen everything?
Zyzen would probably be the one that she tells everything.
Yeah.
Zyzen thinks and then kind of leans back against the rock, and then sort of, as you go on, she ponders more, and her face gets a little more serious, just like, Lan Ying, huh? Well, that's certainly a name I recognize, yeah. Not because I met her, mind you, just because that's someone who's truly a truth. Someone so intrinsically tied to the age of piracy, you know?
What do you mean by truth?
Well, what do I mean by truth? She kind of stands up, and then she kind of takes a grand step on the rock as she looks across at both of you and is like, a truth of the world is something that can't be forgotten. It's something that will remain regardless of how much the world changes. It's something that's so intrinsic to the world as a whole and how it operated. Well, even if it was forgotten somehow, the world simply wouldn't have been the same without it.
Looks shocked.
Yeah. That's what I strive for.
I thought I made that up.
She like turns up. No, you haven't. Maybe it's stuck somewhere in your brain. She said, after all, kids are impressionable. She kind of smiles at you and then turns on over. That's what being a truth means. And I would say certainly Lan Ying was a truth. As am I, or as I wish to be. She kind of turns over to both of you and then and this island's rather strange. What, with everything you just told me? What, 2 more plus a bastard?
Kind of
Yeah.
nods, yeah.
Well, ZZ kind of approaches up. Well, I can tell you for sure, I'm not part of this island or anything like that. What about you two? I mean, I just saw you got off the boat a few days ago, Beretta, so I know, but I haven't seen you get off the boat. Points over at Sorelia.
I'm bleeding blood. the other person bled. I don't know.
You know, you probably shouldn't be in the hot tub.
You're not my mom.
Yes, but you could die.
Listen,
You know?
I'm extremely tough. Tough as nails.
All right,
She's super tough. She doesn't even cry.
She doesn't even.
Mhm.
She jumps off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even.
Well,
don't even
all right
cry,
then.
Not even once.
Not even once, right? Yeah. I think we've all seen each other cry. You can get it. You can cut yourself some slack there. It's
You
okay.
haven't seen anything.
Zyzen.
Beretta's still sitting there shocked that her super cool life philosophy is not her life philosophy.
Yeah.
Or it still is. She just didn't make it up.
Yeah. Her Sorelia's face splits into a big smile. By the way, you think you came up with that truth of the world thing?
Yeah, for a second, I thought I did.
And then looks over at Zyzen.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's something so intrinsic. Anyone with a
Uh-huh.
brain can figure it out.
She gets this shitty grin and then starts to laugh, this big ugly laugh.
She crosses her arms.
Because it's kind of funny. Oh, Queen Demine actually, before she left, said something exactly like this.
Really?
Yeah.
She kind of nods her head. I guess she does understand that.
Yeah, I mean, why do all you people talk like this?
I guess I should have paid attention in history.
She kind of Zyzen gets icon expression, looks across. Well, you might not understand, but it certainly is attractive, isn't it? After all, you swore yourself to one of them, didn't you?
She shakes her head. No way. Truth of the world, I could do without that stuff. She floats backwards through the water. For me, I'm just chasing freedom. And the type of person that I'd swear myself to isn't a truth of the world. She floats around. Truth or not, doesn't really matter. The only type of person that I'd swear myself to is a problem. She picks herself up out of the water. Nothing more, nothing less. What I'm looking for from life? Well, that's freedom and excitement. And she throws an arm around Beretta, and a problem brings me all that.
Cool, I get to be a problem and a truth.
Not a truth yet, Beretta. Zyzen
Just-
kind of addresses you and then is like,
You think she's a problem?
yeah.
Pats you hard on the shoulder.
One down, one to go.
You both should get some rest. You're looking awful. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna keep looking around the woods and seeing if I can find out anything about this. And she kind of stands up and stretches. Auntie Zizi will go take a look and fight some ghosts for you while you get rest up, and then it's your turn. We'll take it on shifts.
No, you don't go fight any ghosts. I'm gonna beat all the ghosts.
Yeah, we're gonna beat all the ghosts.
Then you better focus really hard on resting.
There better be all two of the problems and the bastard still left.
Oh,
Or
sure.
else.
I'll leave some crumbs, you know.
Or else I'll leave you crying again.
She doesn't say anything as she heads off and leaves you two by the hot tub.
Did she just leave?
In a
She
towel.
hopped over a fence.
She just left in a towel. She left her clothes here.
What was their plan? To go fight naked in the woods?
Is she gonna go?
Is that what it means to be a truth of this world?
Yeah. Cerelia just starts laughing and thrashing.
Because if that's the case, I can do that too.
Don't. Listen, I called you a problem. I'm not interested in like that type of problem.
Yeah, that's the kind of problem I don't even want to be.
You two float back over, and Beretta, as you go, you look back up to the rock, the same place that Queen Demine gave her long speech, and almost right there, you see it for a second, a figure flitting across the surface of the water, and then you realize that figure isn't in front of you anymore. No. What's being caught right now isn't some bit of your imagination. Yeah, that streak of purple. Looking at that a little more closely, you see it reflected clearly in the hot spring. Up above, those lights dance, looking down on you. Hey, come on, let's go.
Hold on. I kind of want to take a second.
She blubs back into the water and moves back over. Yeah, sure, fine. We still gotta have our celebratory drink after all.
Oh, we do. I'm going to get so drunk.
You stare and you look over at the last remnants of this light. The island's changed. You've brought definitely something new to it, and you feel power sort of shifting through your body. Beretta, raise one of your stats again. Tell me which one it is.
Red again.
Red again? Okay. You look across at this open area, and what you feel in that moment as you smile down on it is, well, it was fun, wasn't it? And with that, we are calling this to a close. Time to get another posthumous bond up. This one, let's give you another queen demean. She certainly respected you at the very end.
I like that lady.
Rip in peace.
Rip in peace.
Rip in peace.
Ghost
Bones
haunt.
in the ocean.
Got a lot of weird on.
I got a
Yeah,
lot of weird ones.
collect
Let's
them.
just- okay. Increase the size of this one. There you go.
No, the little
And-
baby is sunk to the bottom of the sea.
There's another one you got, actually.
Oh.
For bringing this cool clown around, you get
Yeah!
one from your pal.
I'm glad he didn't die.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Guys, golden sign.
Guys, Golden Sun.
This feels like prime time to just kill someone because we're not unforgiving. We're not in Indigo.
Yeah.
They don't need to come back. I could easily see you just killing guys.
Oh yeah, I would have killed Gaius. No, if you hadn't made that play, Gaius would have died, and I had him stay out of the fight specifically because I'm like, you mess with anything now, and you're going to perish instantly. You're just gonna take 5, my dude. Cerelia came close. Cerelia came really fucking close to death. So with that, we are going to call this session to a close. As always, excellent work, and
Yeah.
Beretta Gaiden continues to be the fucking best.
That was so good. That was so good.
I say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,